How's it going, Kirk? I think I'm almost ready to start. Oh, I'm like trying to prepare myself mentally for today's session. So today will just be a lot of backtracking. Like we're probably gonna backtrack for at least 30 to 40 minutes. We're gonna show off how you're supposed to do the stupid platforming boss. Because I figured out like way too late why it felt really janky. So we're gonna start with that, and it's gonna hopefully warm my hands up a bit because it is very cold, unfortunately, where I am at, and that does affect gameplay on something that does require a lot of precision. So I'm like, ooh, gotta warm up. So hopefully this will warm me up for the actually hard parts of the run. But I think we're about ready to transition over. I'm doing, honestly, tomorrow's gonna be very rough. I don't think it's enough to cancel the stream for Thursday, but I'm not looking forward to tomorrow whatsoever. Yeah, I don't usually do like the really intensive work except on Fridays, which is like why sometimes it's hard for me to just like get into it on a Saturday because I had like a really long Friday. And this is gonna be one of the few times where I have a really long Wednesday, so I'm gonna be working 10 hours, maybe 10 and a half. I'm not looking forward to it. But in any case, we're not here to talk about work. We're here to talk about the other kind of work, which is grinding the stupid platforming boss. So let's switch over to the standard view. Oh, there we go. See, it loaded almost instantly that time. There we go. OBS is waking up. So, a couple of things. One, I had to replay part of the game to go back and save before we did the quest with the maid to find the little boy. Because I want to see if I could get a trick. I did verify that you can clip through that door, but I was successful 0 out of about 100 tries. So there is something more to it than just attacking into the door. So I need to figure out what that is. So I'm going to leave it there for now. I will let you know I will try to get this. And in doing so, I had to refight the platforming boss again. So because I had to refight the platforming boss again, chat, I'm going to show you what you're supposed to do against the fireballs and why it felt jank. And chat, I want you as like the outside observer. Did you notice this at any point during the boss battle? Because like for me, this game has a big issue with visual clarity. So we're going to wait for the boss to do that stupid fireball attack that raises the platforms. And I want to show you something, chat. So I'm going to purposely stand on the top half of these platforms. Well, alright. So I'm on the top half. Now I'm going to move downwards. Now it works. I'm going to stand still. I'm going to go up when I'm down, and now it works. So that's why it wasn't working. His fireball doesn't track the way you think it would. Like, you would think if you're standing on the top part and he shoots a fireball at you that you stay on the top. But if I stay there, well, that time I got hit, so that was kind of hard to tell. But if I move forward, like, I don't sometimes get moved by it. I don't know why it is. It's just a mystery, chat. It really is. There's still a little jank. Like, sometimes he'll hit both platforms. Sometimes he doesn't. So anyway, chat, that's the secret to this boss. Sometimes he just doesn't hit the platforms properly. I don't know what to say. It's like if you're too close, it gets really confused. It's really weird, chat. Well, we're not here to fight this boss. So we're gonna hopefully... Oh, we have to die. Actually, we need to die. So I need to get hit on purpose more. Also, I did not mean to boost. That's okay. So we're gonna die to the boss, and we're gonna go back to our operation as normal. So if you're wondering why the boss felt janky, it feels like you really do have to continuously go opposite of where you're standing, like on the Y-axis. Because sometimes, like there's another example where he didn't hit both platforms, and that's why it felt like jank. Chat, if you're wondering what that was, the boss will just randomly not hit both platforms. I think for me that was very visually confusing because I would get picked up in times where he would hit both platforms. So if for whatever reason you were feeling masochistic and you wanted to go fight that boss, that is the secret. If you always go opposite of where you are in terms of like, if you're on the top row or the bottom row, he'll almost always bring you up. Whereas like if you stay on the same side, he'll sometimes raise you up, and I don't know if that's intentional or not. And that's where the jank was coming in, because you would think he would target you with the fireball, therefore he should always hit the row you're standing in. But fireball boss doesn't care about your facts and logic, chat. Okay, so here's the difference in saves, chat. That says 20 minutes between our last save file. I will let you know that that was not 20 minutes to do this. I died so many times trying to get to this level, and it was just like so annoying. But in any case, we're now level 33 compared to 28, so we'll very briefly take a look at our stats. So this is where we were at the end of the last session. 173 strength, 154 defense, 225 attack, or 225 HP. This is where we are now. So we're now at 191 strength, 169 defense. What's important about this area compared to some of the other ones is it was really easy to get the ore. So we're actually sitting at a pretty phenomenal 859. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna immediately go back to town. We have 80k, chat. Like we are absolutely gonna spend money to make this game easier. like no thank you. If I had to grind to that level, like
Welcome.
Yeah,
That's
bandage shield, you're mine. Banded mail, you're mine. Okay, we're good, chat. So we're gonna go ahead and get that defense upgrade. I don't care if we just immediately get an upgrade later. Like I'm not playing without this. So we have still a fair amount of money. So you know what, chat? We're actually gonna upgrade for the first time.
This the one? Good to go. This good to go. This good to go. This good to go.
So with all of our bonus ore, we now have a little bit of leftovers in case we need to upgrade a new weapon. We could see that it was costing 100 for this rank. It was 37 and 1. So it scales up gradually. So we're probably going to need, I would imagine, close to 250 on the final one. Maybe 500. We'll see.
Come again.
So yeah, we're definitely not messing around with the game anymore. I'm waving my finger, chat. I'm like, Alright, so let's talk about where we're gonna go to next. So, I also did some general backtracking to see where we might have missed things. So, I went into every dungeon between streams, chat. I want you to know. I looked just to double check to see if we missed anything. So, I'm gonna save over this bottom save file. And actually, we did miss a point where we could use the shoulder dash. So, we're gonna go ahead and use it here. So, remember this rock, chat? You can apparently break that. Oh, no. Those things. So, yeah, just surprise murder skeletons, by the way, chat. So we're going to pick up that 200 ore, and we are way out of there. We are not dealing with that. So there's yet another location we could go to. I'm trying to remember where it was. Was it topside? Remember that door, chat? Like, I fell down a platform, and then I got to the door. I think it was here. Yeah, it was here. So if I fell, remember, chat? I was like, oh man, I fell here. And I was like, oh, what's over here? Remember this door, chat? That's also breakable, by the way. This one is not guarded by hell demons as much, so it's pretty easy to grab. So we grabbed another 200 ore. So we're in a pretty good position for future ore, honestly. So those are just like 2 items right off the bat that we could go attain. Now, when it comes to items on the mountains, I missed a whole lot, so we should pretty much just do the mountains over again. Because remember, chat, we still have to grab that final herb. Also, I want you to see how little damage they do to me. Shake your head, chat. Like, we had enough. I'm like, I could go further without upgrading the gear. But you know what, chat? I don't feel like taking 100 damage every time I come here. But no, thank you. I think that did 0. So anyway, we'll get a little extra gold as we go through. So there's actually quite a lot I was missing throughout, so that's why I'm not just going straight to the herb. We're gonna take our time to show off some items. So I'm just gonna kill some of these things just because, though. That's out of spite, chat. It's not necessary, but it's definitely because of spite. So we got the first herb here. Nothing on this portion of the path is too different. It's more when we get to the next screen. We'll see some stuff that I missed. Also, I need to warm up my fingers because I want to show off another trick later. Although it's not, like, super easy to do. At least not for me. I feel like I still missed it, and that's fine. We'll go back later if I did miss it. I'll know if I missed it when we clear the caves. Well, there's definitely one... Yeah, okay, I definitely missed it. I was just thinking about it. There's like a little hidden path in the background that I didn't realize was a path, and it was so good at blending in, I missed it again. Remember this little hole, chat? I could have just fallen down there on purpose and gotten gold, by the way. So I just want to go back and do that. I'll check the other mountain path again. We'll just teleport to there again. It's not a big deal. So we're gonna go through the rest of this area. For the most part, there wasn't too much of interest. I think I missed. Actually, I take that back. I think I actually missed the chest in here as well. Let me double check. Yeah, see, I didn't even grab the chest here, which has more ore. Not that I wanted to grab it when we first came here anyway, because we weren't using any ore, but just in case you're looking for that extra 50. Just kind of a PS, by the way, it's there. So again, we have an okay amount of gold. We'll need it for crafting mostly. I imagine the final items we'll just attain via chests at this point. So, fortunately, we should be done with the major purchases. Any extra gold at this point, we'll just go to bonus health. That's pretty much about it. Okay, I gotta warm my fingers up, chat. So, I need to practice the double slice in the air, because there's something special you could do with the double slice. It also makes us move slightly faster. Now, what's kind of annoying about the movement in this game is we'll demonstrate we're in a better position to do so. Okay, so this is not a bad area to demonstrate. So, you hear the sound effect when I do this real quick jump slice? Do you hear it, chat? Like the... Listen to what happens when I press jump and attack at the same time. See how it sounds wrong? When it sounds deeper, you don't get the momentum you get from this jump slice. So that's why some of our jumps were really awkward and didn't work. It's because that's apparently a thing. just by the way, chat, if platforming wasn't annoying enough, if you hit them on the same frame, you just lose all momentum. Just FYI. I swear it's not me. Actually, you know what? I don't even know if we killed that green monster before, to be honest. Like, we just kind of ignored him last time. I'm gonna be real honest. I'm pretty sure I killed nothing here before. So we should probably kill them just to have an entry in the journal. We would need to kill a lot of them for their stats, but we don't feel like doing that. Oh, actually, this is what I'm looking for. So there's like a little alcove here, and it just has gold. So if you want 2,000, I think it gives you 2,000. I believe we got the item that's over here, so there's nothing to show up over here. Yeah, so whenever I hear that deep slice, I get really mad because I'm just like, I'm not gonna make the jump. Because it really does kill your momentum comparatively. It's actually pretty ridiculous. So chat, when you hear the deep slice, know that I messed up. You can blame me, chat. Yeah, when you hear that, like, I don't want to hear the deep slice. So far, like, pretty tame along here. We've gotten most of the items. Fortunately, chat, I went back and forth through that ice caves. There are no more items in the ice caves. So thankfully, I don't have to go through that again on stream. But there's still more items over here we didn't receive. Most importantly, the herbs. So I'm not really sure what the reward is or the treasure for getting the herbs. I just tried finding it in general. And it's kind of silly, chat, because, like, I must have just barely touched it, but not hit, like, the accept command. Because it's where I thought it was before. But I must have just been slightly off position. Also, that's a lot of money. Actually, that was a lot of money for just, like, a casual kill like that. Wait a minute. Why are they worth so much cash? Yeah, once they stop spinning, they're vulnerable. And again, you can see they just can't do anything to stop you at this point. But instead of fighting them, because they're just kind of a waste of time, I got my one kill there. We're gonna keep going. But it seems like these hornets give a lot of money for some reason. Is it because I have... No, I'm not even wearing the right item. Oops. I should be wearing this so they drop more items. But it is what it is, chat. So we're gonna continue along here, chat. And tell me, did I not, like, check the bush the first time we were here? Like, remember this, chat? It was right here. I swear we were in this grove on stream. Because I was like looking through it and I'm like, I could have sworn nothing was there. No. No, I'm just bad. So anyway, that's where the last set of leaves are. I believe there's nothing else to show. I'm just double checking. There's like an area you could drop down over here, but we got the treasure last time. So I think that concludes all the items. Also, you can't make that jump for some reason. That's just a fun fact. So yeah, we're at a pretty decent amount of cash now. Yeah, like, I was pretty sure I hit a button there, because I was like, wow, that's where I would have hidden it. But it's okay. In any event, we are done with the backtracking-ish for now. And I want to try to show off a technique. It'll be easier to show in the ice caves. So this is like a technique you could do to skip almost everything in the game with the jumps. But it's not easy to input. So hopefully my fingers are warmed up. That way we could give you a proper demonstration of the technique.
Really?
Okay, so we're handing over the berm leaves.
Yay! Thanks, Mr. Addle. I think I have plenty now. You're awesome, Mr. Addle. Thanks to you, they're all gonna get better. Oh, yeah. Around here, when somebody helps you, you give them a thank you gift. It's the Felghana way. So, here's my gift to you.
Is he gonna give us a crappy store item, or is he gonna give us a health potion, chat? What do you think? There's no way this kid is giving us weapons and armor. That would be too ridiculous. There's no way they did that. So I'm imagining it's a consumable. It's just whether you think it's a mirror, or the health potion, or the time stop. Actually, I guess technically one of them is the one that blocks attacks. I'll let chat guess just for a couple of seconds, and then I'll hit confirm and see if you're right, chat. Oh, it actually gave us a max health up. Oh, okay. Hugo says, I do believe you saved my Picards, mister. Thanks so much from me and them. I mean, now I'm at 256. I mean, that'll slightly help on a boss fight, I guess. Just trying to think if there's anything else to show. Again, I'm gonna try to get the clip through the castle. I don't think it's really that useful. Unless we're, like, playing on a low difficulty. But on hard mode, I don't think this castle is beatable. So even if we somehow were to get in here, on hard mode, I don't think we do enough damage. Well, okay. So we're gonna go into the ice caves. Okay, chat. Let's see if my fingers are warmed up. So I'm gonna demonstrate the technique not working, so you could get an idea of how far you could go. So I basically just need an area where you don't immediately hit the ground while falling. So this one's not a bad one to do. So chat, I'll show what happens if you just keep attacking in the air. So you can watch the horizontal momentum, right? So this is just like you normally swiping in the air. See how like I barely make it to that platform? Like, it's not very impressive. Now, what I'm going to attempt to do here, and it's probably going to take me a few tries, is I'm going to attempt to attack only twice. Then I'm going to let go of the forward momentum. I'm literally going to let it return to neutral. I would recommend probably playing with the D-pad, honestly, if you're using a controller. Just let go for like a brief second. Not even a brief second, like a quarter of a second. And then hold forward and attack again. So let's see if we could do this. So I guess this is just a way to extend your jump. So remember, I could just like barely land there while attacking. If I do a normal jump, I land about the same distance. So here we go, chat. I'll give it a few tries. Warming my fingers up, let's go. Nope, it's too fast. Oh, not what I wanted to do, but you can also jump mid-slice, which is not what I intended to do. So chat, that was without doing a jump. So I actually got that in 2 tries, so I'm kind of happy about that. So you could go way, way further than you're normally supposed to be able to jump. So I'm glad I captured that, chat, because you could skip. Remember, chat? Remember the lava area where you needed the wind magic to get out? We could have skipped that, by the way. We could have skipped that whole lava dragon boss, because like that gives us enough momentum in order to clear that gap. Now, the downside is that it is kind of easy to mess up. At least for me it is. So you won't be seeing me utilize it too often, because I'm not super comfortable with the controls, as I said before. But you can also cancel the slice into yet another jump. So you can see, like, I get crazy height. Like, if I just do a typical double jump, you can see I'm landing about there. But you saw, like, when I did the technique while applying a multi-jump, I go really far. Like, you can see it's a really, really big difference if I do it. So that's with the double jump, and then with, like, the 3-strike finisher. Now, as long as you don't do the third hit, you keep all your momentum. So, like, I'll try it again. No, see, I'm doing it too many times. So, just kind of a neat thing that I just eventually came across because I was thinking you could get the extended jump. I was trying to do, like, one where I ended with the neutral slice, because you see how it, like, makes me go upwards? So I was trying to do that, so I was purposely, like, letting go of the attack stick direction to see if I could float up there. So just figure if you want to try it, if you ever end up picking up the game. It's kind of neat. It definitely makes platforming easier, but as I said before, you have to like things that use neutral as an input. I'm not a big fan of letting things go back to neutral when I'm moving, so to me it doesn't feel good to do. So outside of me trying to show off a specific trick, I don't think I'll use it for the rest of the gameplay, unless I'm really struggling with the jump. Then I'll try it. Because obviously, if you mess up, you do that third slice, which plunges you straight down to the earth, which is not what we want. So let's see, chat. We should probably do the thing that increases our boost mode. So we're gonna fight the dragon. I think we saw pretty much... Well, we saw 2 attacks, I guess, technically. Well, 3 attacks, technically. We'll see how far we could get, chat. I mean, the intent would be to hopefully beat it in less than 2 more tries. We've seen most of the patterns. One thing I don't really appreciate about this boss, and as well as the platforming boss in general, is just, like, visual clarity, right? Like, look at how much that ice blends in with the floor. I really don't like that. For me, it's very hard to see it. Like, when I'm looking at it straight on, I can't even tell, like, where the ice ends on the left side. It just looks like a blur. I don't know, chat. Do you feel the same way? I mean, like, other games that have ice in, like, combat and, like, really high movement scenarios where you're expected to react fast, they usually outline it in a different color, like a really bold line, like black, for example, or a really dark blue. So this boss I'm not a super fan of. So we're going to charge our magic. And we're going to hopefully just knock him down here. Also, notice, chat, we're doing, like, way more damage comparatively. Yeah, like, I think our shoulder slam, instead of doing 1 to 2, is doing, like, 3 to 5, by the way. Just bait this boss to attack again. Come on. There we go. And keep in mind, when we're in the tackle animation, we can't be damaged. So we did about 1/3 of his health. I'm expecting a new attack. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, chat. I have a lot of trouble seeing that ice when he's doing the wind attack. It's, to me, I honestly can't see it. Ooh. What's the boss doing? Oh, okay, just landing. We're almost done with the boss. This is actually not going too poorly. Oh, what's the boss doing? Oh. Oh, what? What? Oh no. Okay, well that was unexpected. That was unexpected and kind of unfair. Thanks, these 3. I think we were doing good until the dragon decided he wanted to take me for a ride. So that's apparently a thing. I'm not sure how you dodge that. That'll be fun. Yeah. I mean, the boss went from pretty lackluster, honestly, chat, to, oh, just by the way, you're dead. Like, there was kind of no in between. I'm not gonna lie. It was just, that wasn't very nice of the game to do. I mean, I don't know if it's like a set pattern or if there's more of a visual tell which way you're supposed to dodge. Like, it's possible I just missed the visual cue. But again, this is kind of what I'm talking about before. I don't know what it wants me to do sometimes. It seems like we can knock him out of that ice attack, but not the one where he flaps his wings. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that... Oh, come on, really? I'm restarting. Okay, so what I'm not enjoying, I think, at the moment is that we are 100% dependent on our Earth magic, and it has such terrible, terrible magic regen. I'm wondering if I should just swap magic when I'm not using it. Like, honestly, like, it's so bad. Wait, what just... Oh, I guess he just got a free hit on me for some reason, sure. Wait, that didn't knock him over? What? How did that not knock him over? Okay, game. Game, come on, seriously? Okay, there we go. Yeah, this ice cave is the worst, chat, honestly. Oh gosh, I don't want to dodge the ice in the middle of the arena. Yeah, like, why was it that time I hit him only like 3 times, but that knocked him over, but I hit the full charge on the other one and it didn't do that? Also, this is terrible. To me, that was just like a wall of pixels. I had no idea where the safe spot was. Ooh, chat, this is gonna be a boss. I mean, like, we're fully armored. And I feel like we're not doing any damage. Oh, this is bad. Ooh, okay. Well, I know where we're gonna be for the next, like, 20 minutes, chat. Hope, strap in, chat. We are, like, level 33. We're not even a low level. That ice immediately falling is really unfair. I don't think I can react to that. I just have to not be where it is. Just... I don't know, chat. I don't agree with this boss. Man, I had to hit like almost every hit of that to knock him over. That was kind of crazy. Oh, he dodged. Wait, what? He didn't go into the stomp attack first? Oh gosh, visual noise. It does recover, I guess, a little faster, maybe. Oh, there we go, getting clipped by the ice. This boss is gonna be something. Also, didn't I equip War Charm? Well, I guess it was my other accessory, I guess. Well, so I guarded that, but I still died? I ran out of MP. Chad, I ran out of MP. Like, that wasn't fair. I actually did react to it in time, but I just didn't have enough MP. That's unfortunate. So I guess the boss just health checks you. Apparently Earth Charge does not let you be immune to it. If it touches you at all, it takes you into the cutscene. So I have no idea what you're supposed to do there. Like, do I have to jump, like, really high or something? Oh. Doing that attack for some reason, sure. Alright, we stopped his stomp, which is good. So I think if I delay the charge a little bit... Oh, that's bad. I think I can actually get a full punish on him. I'm out of MP again. Well, that wasn't fair. Hey, stop that. Alright, so you do have to jump. Oh, what? He does it twice? Come on. Get out of here. Okay, I jumped on purpose just to get more MP on the landing. Just so you know, chat. That was entirely on purpose. We almost got him. Oh no! I got stuck on him. Oh no, come on, please stop. Stop it! Stop! Let me have a turn. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. What he's like peekaboo. It's like, stop. Oh my gosh. Well, we beat it, chat. I think that difficulty in the fight escalated a little quickly for my taste. So fortunately, we used the invulnerability of the tackle to ignore damage. And then I jumped, as I said before, just to give myself an extra bar of MP. And I think that did actually pay off, because that let me get invincible faster. I was like, okay, you know what, chat? We beat it in an actual reasonable amount of time. Keep in mind, chat, I leveled 5 times before we fought that boss.
Statues began resonating with one another, emitting an unnatural light in the process. As the light faded, the entire cavern grew deathly quiet.
Please let me save East 3. Please don't put me in another boss fight. Let me save. I want to save. Let's do that. Oh. Apparently it's a
The rocks
given.
were packed too tightly to be broken with the Terra bracelet. Adol was trapped.
I mean, Dogi would be able to break it because it's Dogi, but how would Dogi cross the gap? Or is it just going to be like, aha, I totally could cross it by running really fast? Like, how are we going to get out of this one? I mean, we have the wings to teleport, which I didn't try. That would also be an option.
Hey!
Chat, I want you to know that you couldn't see it, but it was the biggest eye roll. Chat, it was the biggest eye roll.
Is that you in there, Adol? Are you hurt? Adol shouted back that he was uninjured.
No, the dragon definitely mauled us to death. We're bleeding out.
Glad to hear my little buddy's okay. That quake caused some of the crevice walls to collapse. I managed to pick my way across, though.
Oh, okay. He didn't jump. He just mined his way here. Of course. Should have seen it coming, chat. Should have known.
But now we gotta do something about these rocks. Adol, I'm gonna need you to step back for a second, okay?
Oh, Dogi the wall breaker's here.
Here we go!
Adol, why would you literally stand in the path of Dogi? You're just asking to die. We're asking, like, we should at least be off to the side. Like, we know what he's doing. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, we're dead. We definitely just took all those rocks to the face.
That's what I'm screaming! Walls 0, Dogi the Wall Crusher like a million! Who needs doors when they got me?
I mean, I would have appreciated being able to just go straight here. We should have just waited for him to mine here, honestly, chat.
That was a new record too, I think. Never took down solid rock before. Should get me in the history books.
Yeah, chat, you do bring up a good point. He didn't come here with any tools. Only his fists.
So, looks like you found another statue. Is that all of them? Come on, let's head back to the Master's house.
Now must go to the Master's house. Please let me save the game. Please don't put me in another boss fight where Chester steals our items.
Chester, you're here.
Chat, we talked about this. We already know he's gonna somehow get the statues from us. Like, this is inevitable. Like, it's like acquiring the Triforce in like a Zelda game in the first couple hours. Like, no, it's a trap. It's a trap. That's what the enemy wanted you to do.
Of course. I've been kept well apprised of your actions. Seems you have all 4 statues now. So, as I said before, I think you'd best give them to me.
And then Dogi shoulder charged Chester and he exploded like the rocks did in the caves.
Chester, there's just one thing I need to know. What are you planning to do with these statues?
A mere knight dares not question the motivations of Count Maguire.
Oh, Dogi's actually a knight? Really?
Though I cannot entirely plead ignorance, as I've heard some rumblings on the nature of his glorious plan.
That's not what I asked you. I want to know what you plan to do with him.
How long have you known?
I knew from the very beginning. I didn't believe for a second that you felt such contempt toward Elena. It's just not you.
You say so, Dogi.
And I really couldn't see you serving someone as obviously corrupt as Maguire.
But he did.
Not willingly, anyway. So I figure you've got to have something else up your sleeve.
Your oafish exterior belies your perceptive nature. It always has.
I think Dogi either played the "I'm too stupid to believe you're a villain" card, or he looked ahead in the script chat. I don't believe Dogi is normally this insightful.
Out with it, Chester. What are you really up to?
Very well. I suppose this is as good a time as any. What I seek is revenge.
Revenge?
That is a big shouty face from Dogi chat. Look at that mouth. He's like, oh.
You were born in Felghana, so undoubtedly you're familiar with Genos Island. No, I've never told you this before. But that is the land where my sister and I were born.
Yeah, we figured that out a long time ago. We used our deductive reasoning that he was born on Plot Island.
What?
I'm just gonna shake my head at Dogi though.
Wait a second. I always heard that Genos Island was wiped out by some kind of plague or something.
Dogi, it was obviously a cover-up for the giant evil being that we're about to fight at the end of the game.
Indeed. We speak of the same place. However, it was not plague, but monsters that brought about the island's ruin.
Oh no, if only we had foreseen that the monsters would come from this. If only, chat, we were better detectives.
Monsters?
Again, he's just very shouty faced on that, chat.
Yes. Monsters, with the appearance of human skeletons clad in armor.
Yeah, we fought some of those. Those were pretty obnoxious.
They appeared out of nowhere and simply started massacring all the villagers.
I mean, I could see why. Their stats are out of control.
Our warriors fought back, of course. But the creatures just wouldn't stay dead. We stood no chance.
Oh, maybe we need the silver chimes, chat. What do you think? Is that going to be one of the accessories?
In the end, Elena and I were the sole survivors of the attack.
But why? Why would monsters suddenly just appear like that?
It was no random occurrence, and therein lies the rub. Maguire was directly responsible for the massacre. He enlisted the services of a dark sorcerer for the task. My people were the descendants of Genos himself. We were charged with guarding the holy artifacts that had locked away the Demon Lord's power to prevent their misuse. I would assume Maguire simply considered us a threat to his ambitions. And that's how my sister and I were orphaned, and came to live with the mayor of Redmont. It's no surprise that Elena's memories of these events have been suppressed, given their extreme, horrific nature.
Then, you want revenge on
Maguire. Yes.
Oh, that he's gone full smug, chat. Look at that.
He will be destroyed by the very power he so desperately seeks.
I mean, that's the fate of all villains in an East game. I don't think you really need to help him with that.
And he won't be the only one. I intend to see to it that every living creature in Valestein Castle burns in hell.
Well, so much for the little boy we saved, chat. We saved him only to get him killed.
Perhaps then, the wounded, defiled souls of my ancestral people can finally know true justice. At long last, after all these years, their anger and hatred will be appeased, and eliminating the parasitic slime who sits on Valestein's throne will benefit the entirety of Felghana as well. Now then, Why don't you hand over the statues so this can all fall into place?
We're like, quick, Dogi, take all of our items. You're clearly a better protagonist.
To be honest, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to react to all of this.
Dogi, you don't have to think, just punch.
I can't pretend to know how you feel. But just hear me out on one thing. Let's just say that your plan succeeds, and you do get your revenge. What then? Do you think it'll make Elena happy? Hell, will it really even make you happy? Sure, Maguire might be a horrible man, and he may even deserve what you're planning for him.
I like that Dogi's here, because otherwise it would just be... we just hear lines like, and then Adol told Chester he had a lot to live for. Like, can you imagine, chat? This is why Dogi's really here.
But imagine how Elena would feel, knowing the depths you'd sunk to in the name of vengeance. Do you think she'd be proud of what you accomplished?
Adol introduced Chester to his blade repeatedly.
If you just step back and think about it, I know you'll find some other, less drastic way to deal with Maguire.
I mean, I'm all for murder. Why not, chat? We're here. We got a level somehow.
If I explained everything to the townsfolk, they'd understand. And I bet they'd do what they could to help too.
So instead of just killing them with the super statues, you're gonna have innocent people possibly lead a revolution and then get murdered by the knights? Is that what your plan is, Dogi? Because these people can't beat the knights. You know that, right, Dogi? That they'll just be massacred and it will be really one-sided. And then it'll be like a repeat of Genos Island. And then Chester will have horrible PTSD flashbacks to it. And then Elena will remember everything and then they all die. But I mean, I guess Dogi could go for that. I mean, again, we need the experience.
If everyone banded together, we could drive Maguire out of Felghana for good. Send him into exile.
Dogi, have you seen the people in town? Like, they can't do anything.
You don't have to disgrace yourself over scum like him. So come on. Please, Chester. You have to put a stop to this before it's too late. Come back to town with us. We can all sit down and have a good time. Maybe enjoy one of Elena's home-cooked meals.
Look how far I've come, though. Do you honestly believe I can go back now? After all this? No.
Translation, Chester fight round 2.
There's no turning back for me!
I mean, well, obviously this doesn't kill Dogi, but I mean, like, would you even believe, even in the context of not having seen any other East game, if somebody could break through walls and they get stabbed in the chest, like how much of a non-event that is? That's probably just like, that's like the equivalent of him like stubbing his toe. Like, I don't think this really impacts him. He's like, darn, the sharp blade, it made a hole in my shirt. My half shirt.
Chester.
Ooh, we got a dramatic pose. Look at that, chat. All the stops. Again, if they didn't set up Dogi to be like this, like, walking god, I think this scene would have more impact. Like, okay, let's flip it. If it was like Elena who got stabbed, then you could go, oh, she might actually die. But Dogi, it's like, you probably broke your blade stabbing him.
You stupid son of a bitch.
Ooh, Dogi's very mad. Oh, really? That took out
There's
Dogi?
still time to save him. If you want him to live, give me the statues. Now!
I mean, I don't know what he would really do. It's not like healing magic exists here, so like, what would he reasonably give us, chat? Like herbs? I don't get what I don't get this. But sure, we're probably gonna fight him again.
Adol gave the statues to Chester.
Oh, really? Oh, come on. I mean, I knew Chester was gonna get the statue somehow. I thought it was gonna be a forced 1v1 where we can't win no matter what.
Excellent. I can use the power of these statues to hurtle all of Valestein Castle into the darkest depths of hell. I hardly need to say it at this point, but you may wish to reconsider trying to stop me. Unless, of course, you want to end up like him.
So, Adel's just stupid then, because he didn't help us with Dogi. Am I missing something? Like, he's like, we're gonna hand over the statues. I'm like, we could have beaten...
Can't believe Chester attacked Dogi.
Berhart, you're stupid. But anyway, I like... Is it more that he would have stopped us from walking away with Dogi? Is that what it would have been? Like, I'm just trying to think, like, he didn't really help us with it, and we brought him here. Oh, Bearheart.
This is all my fault, actually.
Yes, it is. You're a terrible master.
12 years ago, I served as a Valestein knight.
And then I told the truth to Chester, and that's why we're in trouble.
I was there on Genos Island that day. All the knights were. Our task was to provide backup for Maguire's sorcerer.
Oh, that's kind of messed up.
In other words, we would man the sidelines and terminate any villagers who tried to escape. And we did just that. But then I met the Stoddart children. And despite my sworn oath to Maguire, I couldn't bring myself to harm them. I hid them instead, and snuck them away from the carnage. But I knew I couldn't raise them, so I left them with the mayor and shamefully ran away to this godforsaken shack.
Well, that took a much darker plot twist than I thought was going to happen with Bearheart, to be
I
honest.
spent my days slowly unraveling Maguire's plans and researching the old tales of Genos and Galbalan. Chester never knew of my knighthood, but he was well aware that I'd saved his life, so he and Dogi would often visit.
I'm waiting for a but in this story.
As such, while secretly investigating Maguire, I also took it upon myself to train the two of them in the art of war. Dogi's departure aside, things continued in this manner until just last year. Around the time monsters started appearing all across Felghana, Chester came to see me in quite a panic. The monsters had brought his memories of Genos Island to the surface, and he had no idea how to cope. I told him everything, every single thing I knew about his past and about my role within it.
Okay, chat, I did call him telling him about the past, but I'm like, what an idiot. Wait, chat, this is like the inverse problem of the previous East game. We had the man who said and knew too little, and now we have the man who knew and said too much. Oh, East.
It was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. I suppose I was looking for some manner of catharsis. All it did was exacerbate Chester's desire for revenge.
Chat, I want you to picture like what, like, hold on. We're not gonna glaze over or go past this plot point. So are you telling me that he saw a young boy in panic and he's like, oh no, there's monsters everywhere, and I remember I used to be in a different village and they killed everybody, and then like this guy's first reaction was to go, you know what, it does remind me of the village where I killed your parents and everybody you know was massacred by the soldiers. Also, I used to be a knight, and yeah, we did it. Why did he tell him that then? That just seemed like the worst time. Oh my gosh. He's like, oh, I know you look really shaken up, but you have to understand, we had to kill all of the villagers. We were just following orders. Oh, Bearheart, the tone deafness never ends.
To be perfectly honest, I haven't the slightest idea what Chester intends to do with the statues.
I mean, he's inevitably gonna release the Hell Demon. Not intentionally. He'll probably, like... We'll probably fight him for the statues, and then the Dark Sorcerer will go, haha, I was waiting in the wings the whole time so my evil master plan could come to fruition. And then Giant Demon.
But if if he's willing to stab an old friend to get them, then I doubt there's much hope of talking him down.
I like Bear Heart Bird Brain. That's a good one. The anti-Ozma, very much so. Yeah, I like that he used the word terminate there.
If we let him continue unchecked, the damage he inflicts won't be limited to Valestein Castle, but all of Felghana.
Okay, now you're just making a really big assumption here. So, like, you just told us you don't know what his plan is. So why would he assume the rest of Felghana would get damaged?
Adol, I must ask that you go back to town immediately and tell Mayor Edgar everything that's happened.
Just let me save Bearheart.
Needn't worry. I'll take care of Dogi. And once he's back on his feet, I intend to pay the castle a visit.
Oh no, Bearheart, are you gonna tell us something later? After you do this visit? Is that where this is going? Or are we gonna find him slumped over injured, chat, and he's like, here, you'll need this. Bearheart says, don't worry about him. He's in bad shape, but he's also one heck of a fighter. All he needs is some rest, and he'll be out of the woods in no time. Oh my gosh. Also, this music has traumatized me. Climbing the mountains from earlier. Okay, I would really appreciate a chance to save. So let's make sure we save. Alright, let's not go to the castle. Let's not go straight to town. We're gonna teleport here so we have an opportunity to save, chat. I would like my ability to save back. So there, we have saved. Now we could go back to town. Just in case this starts a really long series of events. Oh. Oh, did he actually take out the soldiers?
Adol, we're in a bad way. We were attacked by soldiers from Valestein, and some of them made it inside. Hurry, you need to save the townspeople.
Is there a reason they're killing these people?
Elena, I'm scared. It's okay. I'm here with you.
I mean, now this is just kind of being evil for the sake of evil. What did these people do that he needs them dead?
Please, do what you want with me, but let her go. Adol?
Oh, are they? Oh, they can block. Oh. We'll play it safe, chat. We'll just do a couple hits here and there. Just try to interrupt their general attacks. Well, that's one dead at least. There we go. Triple kill.
Thanks for saving me, Mr. Adol. You truly are a lifesaver. Thank you, Adol. But why? Why would the Valestein soldiers attack us?
I kind of agree. I mean, like, yeah, I don't know why he wants to purge the village this way. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Adol, what's wrong?
Is it because Chester betrayed them? Is that what it is? Like, do they somehow know about that already?
You look even more flustered than we are.
Adol reluctantly told her that her brother had stabbed Dogi in the Elder Mountains.
My God! Why? Why would he ever do that?
Are you two okay?
Sister Nell? Papa and Father Pierre, too!
When we realized you weren't at the church, we panicked. Thank God you're all right.
We wouldn't be if it weren't for Adol. I'm sorry, sister. I know you told us to seek shelter.
Honestly, you'll be the death of us one of these days, Elena.
That just seems like poor timing to say those words.
Now, Sister Nell. She was clearly just trying to find Anya. We can hardly blame her for that. I still can't believe McGuire's grown so brazen, though, as to send his soldiers to attack the town.
I think it may be worse than that, actually. Did you get a good look at them as they attacked? Something about them seemed off. Disturbingly so. None of them spoke a single word, and their movements were like those of wooden dolls, dangling from strings.
Now that you mention it, we're not safe here. We should return to my house to further discuss the matter and propose a course of action.
We're not safe here. Let's just go deeper into the town that's already been invaded.
I'd like for you to come as well, Adol. I had no idea Chester was hiding a secret like that all this time. He lived under my roof for 10 years, and never once did I question where he came from or how much he remembered.
Well, that's easy. You're just an idiot.
I feel like such a fool.
I mean, I prefer idiot, but sure.
Please don't blame yourself, Mayor.
No, blame yourself. You're a pretty bad dad.
Right now, we need to focus on the matter at hand. We need to focus on Valestein Castle. What we know is that Chester is planning to take his revenge through the power contained in those statues. The question is, are those statues in some way responsible for the lifeless, soulless appearance of our attackers?
It seems that way. I think now would be a good time to get in touch with Bishop Nicholas at the castle.
Excuse me.
Sister, what's wrong? You're white as a ghost.
I mean, like, you know Elena's gonna be kidnapped, chat. Like, it's inevitable. Like, we've gone a really far time without somebody being kidnapped. It's, like, impossible. There is no way she is not gonna get kidnapped in, like, the next 10 minutes.
The soldiers haven't returned, have they?
No. It's just that I haven't seen Elena for some time now, and when I asked the children where she went...
Chat, the biggest eye roll.
It seems she's left town again.
What?
Well, that's not good. She must have heard about Chester and gone to Valestein Castle.
Yes, I think that's a safe assumption. It's an awfully rash thing to do, though, even for her.
Dear me. Adol, I'm sorry to ask, but won't you please find Elena and bring her home to us?
She kidnapped herself. I mean, he's like, hey, there's all these really horrible things trying to kill me. Let's go to the place where they're coming from. It's like, that's like a, whew. What would be the right word for it, chat? I feel like saying idiot or stupid, it does not quite grant the amount of just brainlessness that's conveyed in those actions. Like, I barely survived 5 soldiers. Let's go to a castle full of them. Like, is she trying to die? Like, come on.
I can't bear to think of what might happen to her out there.
I mean, hopefully we don't have to rescue her again. I'm not escorting her back, Sister Nell. She better walk here.
Without hesitation, Adol agreed.
Adol, you should have hesitated.
You'll do it? Thank you, Adol. Thank you so very much.
We're truly in your debt, Adol. I hate that we've been such a burden to you since your arrival here. I can't imagine what you must think of us.
Oh, don't worry, Edgar. We've been trash-talking you the whole game. Also, Dogi thought these people were gonna take on the castle. Is he mad?
Godspeed on your journey. I will pray for your health and success. Best of luck to you, Adol.
He's like, well, guess it's your problem now, Adol. Edgar says, I fear that Elena may have gone after Chester straight into Valstein Castle. I wonder how she feels, I really do. That the castle couldn't be a more dangerous place right now. Yes. Adol, please bring Elena back to us. Father Pierre says, I hope Bishop Nicholas is okay. We mustn't forget that he, too, is caught up in the thick of this mess. We should pray for his safety. Sister Nell says, I took my eyes off of Elena for only a single moment, and look what happened. Please, Adol, please find her. It's like very celebratory music when, like, we failed our job. This feels kind of inappropriate, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Alright, so we can't raid her house. Oh, there's like a bird up there. I can't interact with it, though. Guess we'll go to the church. Oh, nothing to interact at the church. Pardo says, "Oh, for the love of... What the heck are you doing, Paul? Snap out of it, man. What kind of miner are you?" He goes, I can't stand this. Make it stop. Just go away. Leave me here to curl up and die as I please. Okay. That's a simple request. I think we could grant that, chat. Hope the cards are okay. Hugo says, "It wasn't monsters, but soldiers from the castle that attacked us. Why would they do that? Did we forget to pay our taxes or something? Either way, Mr. Adel, that was super awesome. You cut through those soldiers like a knife through cheese. Hey, murder's cool. With you here, we've got nothing to be afraid of." Well, look at the equipment.
Welcome.
So it doesn't look like it upgrades.
Don't be a stranger. Welcome.
Oh wait, it only costs 1,000 for this? I mean, we should go for the spirit necklace for the final boss, but...
That's the one you want? Thank you. Don't be a stranger.
Guess we could get that extra 2 health, chat. Why not? I saw you take down those soldiers. That was some nice swordsmanship, I must say. I can't figure out what's going on through the thick skulls of those Valstein folk. Still, when trouble's what the Lord of the Land's selling, ain't much choice but to buy your share, you know? The kind of taxes he's been forcing on us, it's obvious no one could possibly talk any sense into him or his men. But man, if they show their faces here again, I'll give them a first-hand look at my hammer technique. Real close up. Oh yeah, I'm really scared. Let's talk to Cynthia. Gardner got himself wounded pretty badly. I can't believe this is happening. If we get attacked again, there's no way we'll make it through in one piece. There'll be casualties for sure. Just think of poor Elena and all the other villagers without combat training. They wouldn't stand a chance. We have to do everything in our power to prevent that eventuality from ever coming to pass. Our course is clear. Oh wow, chat, we're at 22 times the games have One Pieced us. Guess we'll talk to Randolph. It looks like the soldiers from the castle have invaded the town. But why? Why would Count McGuire attack Redmont? What good will that do him? I just don't get it. How could he have authorized this? Are you okay, Adol? Gardner was really badly wounded. He needs to take it easy for a while so he could recover. I was flabbergasted when he told everyone to take shelter in the church. Who'd have ever thought the soldiers of Valstein Castle would come attacking? As if violent altercations and the quarry's forced closure weren't bad enough. Gardner says, "We owe you a debt of extreme gratitude, Adol. It's amazing the damage wasn't any worse, given the numbers. What in the world were those soldiers, anyway?" I only got a quick glimpse of the attacking forces when we were trying to hide. It was strange. It didn't look like anyone was leading them. I heard they were originally all mercenaries hired by the Count. But why does he need so many of them? I think that's everybody in the town. Oh, hey, Dewey. Oh no, I forgot 3 people. Hold on. I missed a couple of houses, chat. Thank you so much for saving my daughter, Adol. Couldn't bear it if anything were to happen to her. I made up my mind. I don't know what the Count is after, but I do know one thing. Valstein Castle is the enemy. My choices are to fight back or sit around and wait for death to find me. And I'm not all that fond of the latter. I'm gonna blaze my own trail, just like you. And then Dewey dies within 10 minutes of the speech. Talk to you. A young blonde girl left the town not too long ago. She looked rather distracted, but cute. Definitely cute. Anyway, I need to get out of here so I can collect more Revol. But that Gardner fellow wants to keep me in. Can't blame him, I suppose. What with monsters invading the land. Ugh, I hate Felghana so much right now. Hello, Ida. So, you rescued Elena, did you? She's always been there to help whenever my strength failed me. Thank you very much for what you've done. You're truly a fine young man, Adol Christian. We'll go back to these houses. I forgot to go here. Fiona says, I was out walking along the bridge when the soldiers first arrived. I saw they were armed and instantly knew something was wrong. Thankfully, Gardner helped me get to safety. I ran as hard and as fast as I could to let Mayor Edgar know what was happening. If not for you and Gardner fighting with all your might, things could have gotten really ugly. Harold says, so, now we've been openly attacked. I pray I'm wrong, but I have a sinking feeling Chester is somehow caught up in all of this. And if so, I honestly have no idea what to expect. Especially with Elena being placed in danger. What in the world could that boy be thinking? Hello, Locus. Anya told me you saved her life. Don't think I could ever thank you enough. Still, I have no clue why the heck the Count would attack Redmont, though. We're not hurting anyone here. All we want to do is work in the quarry, make some money, and tend to our families. What could he possibly have to gain by attacking us? It's tyranny, plain and simple. Hello, Anya. Thanks for saving me, Mr. Adel. And Elena, too. After she finished talking to you, she sat down and played with that pendant of hers for a while. Then she got up and said she had to go somewhere. It's dangerous outside, so I tried to stop her, but she was way too fast. Is she gonna be okay, Mr. Adel? Well, either she's trying to on purpose go back to the other island, or she's gonna be forced to go there by the villain standpoint. Like, we know that's where inevitably she will end up, chat. Like, maybe she'll somehow get to the clock tower and the Valestein castle, which will be absolute nonsense. And then maybe our fight with... That's what happens. Maybe our fight with Chester gets interrupted by the Dark Sorceress stealing Elena. Maybe that's what happens, chat. I have to say, I'm not a big fan of the earth magic. Speaking of which... We've only found one topaz so far. So I'm not sure if I missed one, or if it really just hasn't shown up yet. Oh well, goodbye monsters on the way there to the castle. I mean, on the plus side, we're doing decent damage to things. That's a good feeling, despite playing on hard until this point. You just kind of spin to win. I was just looking back at the chat, talking about the Lords of the Land that were mentioned earlier. Yeah, does kind of remind me of Zestiria. I saw it. Fog started pouring out of the clock tower. Oh, chat, we were always gonna go to the clock tower. I forgot to state that as an obvious fact, but yeah, we always knew it was the clock tower. And everyone it touched got changed. It's like all the life got sucked out of them and they started going nuts. Rand says, yes, you're that traveling swordsman. Adel asked if anyone in the vicinity had seen Elena. No, I'm sorry. The soldiers and the other maids, they just attacked us. I was so scared. I didn't know what was going on, so I ran as hard and as fast as I could, and I found myself here. What happened to everyone? The lady. Excuse me, I know this is presumptuous, but I have a favor to ask you. Can help us find the young master. Would you be willing and able to search for them? I just want to know that they're alive and unharmed. You're not actually planning on going in there, are you? All the castle's booby traps have been activated, and the corridors are full of soldier and maid zombies. I don't care how good at swordsman you are, it's suicide. Trust me, just turn back now. I consider myself a brave man, but I'll tell you right now, I'm not going back in there. Ever again if I can help it. So we have an upper floor and a ground floor. I guess we could try the ground floor first, just to rule it out. Because that seems the least likely to take us to the clock tower. Okay, we're doing okay damage to them, chat. It's not terrible. Oh. That's kind of ridiculous. I'm sorry, what? Oh, they're just immune to the traps? That sucks. Oh, that hit me twice. That's okay. We'll walk it off, chat. I'm gonna be kind of sad if I went the right way first, because I really didn't want to do that. But it seems like it's going awfully far for a dead end. Yeah, we got a little bit of healing back. I hear, like, constant spears somewhere up ahead of us. Okay, I used the jump attack to stun him, because he was getting kind of annoying. Oh, what was that? I don't think I could react to that, chat. That was just kind of rude. Alright, let's heal ourselves. We're in for a dungeon, apparently. So let's see. There's like a upper stair area, which seems like the wrong way to go. As I said before, I wanted to find the not correct way first. So I'm gonna ignore the stairs for now. I'm hoping that that is just gonna lead to plot, and we can ignore that for the time being. Now we might be able to kind of ignore certain traps with the charge move. So I'm actually gonna prep it here. Oh, I'm sorry. What is that above us? Oh. Oh, that's really obnoxious. Okay. So apparently, these are not side areas. They're there for when we get hit by the giant pendulums. Of course, chat. I mean, didn't you call giant pendulums in the middle of the not clocked? Like, what is this? Oh, it has ice physics? Oh, come on. Seriously? Come on. I took off the boots to heal. That's so annoying. Oh, chat, that is the worst. Yeah, we're gonna take our time here. This is just silliness. Oh, okay. Well, let's go in with full health. Tomfoolery, chat. Again, we're gonna take a little bit of a pause. We're gonna make sure we equip the stone boots. Alright, so we can ignore it to some extent. Alright, we could cheese it a little bit, chat. With intended mechanics. Oh gosh. What? Oh no! No, that was mean! That was so mean! Oh no, chat. This looks kind of awful. I saw a red chest over here somewhere. Oh, it's up there. How do we reach that? Can I do like... Hold on. Just do like... Nope, I did too many attacks again. No. So I have to get up... Oh, there's another platform here. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I was gonna say, geez. Our reward is the battle armor. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to that. As I said before, I have no regrets getting that defense on the dragon. You saw how close that was. So we go from the banded male cobbled together by a madman from the clothes of the dead, which is kind of a ridiculous description, to be honest. And then we have the battle armor, imbued with the power of fire, makes you the envy of all men. Sure. Oh, chat, we are in for a dungeon. Oh boy. Okay. Now, if only we could get a sword upgrade, then I think we'd be perfect. I don't really need the other defense upgrade at the moment. Alright, so down equals bad. There's stairs going up higher. Is this where I came from before? Whoa, that stun attack at the corner hit him like 5 times. Oh yeah, that's where we came from before. Where does this go? Ooh, look at that damage, chat. See, the soldiers are not too hard. I think we could get life back from them, as long as we play it safe. And if nothing else, we'll get a little more experience, since we're almost the right level for this place, apparently. There's a locked door over here. Oh, I took the healing, but then I get injured. Oh, we got a lot of healing for that one, at least. Yeah, some of the rooms look a little similar. Huh? I found a cathedral. Is that good? There's an amulet on the floor. What's this? We acquired the silver pendant. One of the organ keys is missing. Okay, sure. Oh, it's Elena's pendant. Oh, silver pendant. Elena's treasure pendant given to her by Chester when he left Redmont. So she got kidnapped already. That didn't take very long. Sorry, Chad. Unfortunately, I don't think we could do a confession. There are no priests to hear our sins. There we go. So we're basically back at full health, which isn't too bad. Just these jumpers are kind of annoying. We've almost leveled, which is good. We could possibly take advantage of the fact that we're near a level to kind of heal ourselves halfway through the dungeon. Because we're not taking a crazy amount of damage, so you know we have to be roughly the right level for an area for the first time in a while. Ooh, that clipped me again. That was not good. Yeah, like, I could just kind of do this on this enemy repeatedly. Oh, they jumped that way that time. Hold on. Yeah, let's just level off of this character. Excellent. We might as well build that experience, chat. We're in for a long dungeon, it looks like. So we're now at 264 health, 199 strength, and 198 defense. So that's good. Again, that'll reduce how much we take from the traps. So this should make navigating a little easier. Alright, so that was just like a detour that didn't go anywhere. There was a locked door we couldn't get by. I guess we could keep going this way, but then that makes me question... Oh no, rotate... Oh, I don't like the camera. Oh, I don't like the camera here at all. Let's not come through this area again. Oh. Oh, camera, please. I apologize, chat. This is making me feel nauseous. Oh, there's a chest down there. Alright, we acquired another topaz, which I was just talking about. I felt like we needed more of those. Oh god, where is there another place to land? Is there a way that I don't have to redo this whole floor? Can I do some really creative jumping? Oh, I recoiled off of the ceiling. Yeah, it's over. Oh, I landed here. Oh, that wasn't too bad, I guess. Oh man, chat. As someone that sometimes experiences motion sickness, this is like the definition of nauseating. I'm just trying to unfocus my eyes and just take myself to a nice, pleasant place that is not that rotating camera. So I seem to be going the right way, which is really unfortunate because, again, I really just wanted to explore. So there's still that whole area... There's still that whole area in the other part of the castle we didn't even go to yet. I don't want to jump across that gap because I really don't want to go through this room again. Can we at least get a save point, game? Oh no, we do have to make that jump. Uh-oh. I'm somehow progressing.
Hey, it's that man from before.
I'm progressing the plot somehow, chat. Sure.
The man with the red hair.
You are Master Adol, no? You seem unaffected by the dark mist. Fortunately enough for us.
I understand why the girl looks kind of pouty and the boy might be a little scared, but why does the mother look like she's also angry at us?
But that begs the question, why have you come here?
Adol briefly explained the situation at hand to the Countess.
I see. So Chester spoke the truth. He locked us in here for our safety and told me much the same story. He said that my husband had slaughtered the people of the island to further his own ambitions. If that is indeed the truth, I would agree. It is entirely unforgivable. As his wife, I share the burden of that sin, and I am prepared to answer for it. My children do not. They are innocent souls, untainted by this despicable act. The staff as well. I believe that Sir Stoddard's actions are unjustifiable, even under such uniquely unpleasant circumstances.
It's like, hold on, Elizabeth, I'm trying to listen to you, but all I hear is rockin' guitar, chat.
I do what I can to make amends for my husband's actions. I'll see to it that he answers for them at the least. I can do nothing from this room. I dare not leave it with the castle in such a state. Please, Master Adol, will you put a stop to this before it grows any worse than it already is?
Do you see what Chester did to me? He locked me up in here like I was a misbehaving cat. That's no way to treat a lady. He should be ashamed of himself. So I thought if I'm a cat, then I'm going to act like one, and I clawed at him as he left. Mother pulled me away, but before she did, I managed to knock something out of his pocket. Maybe you know what it is.
Alright, so we got the organ key. For some reason, he had it on his person.
Chester had such an angry look on his face, like a demon. What happened to him? Did somebody hurt him? You said he has a grudge against Father, and he wants revenge. What does that mean? I don't know those words. What's a grudge? What's revenge? And why does he want it?
Oh, they do actually have new dialogue if you talk to him again, so we'll talk to both of them again. So Kristoff says, Chester had a really nasty look on his face when he's talking with Mother, but when he looked at me and Sister, his expression changed and I thought he seemed sad for a moment. Why would we make him sad? Alice says, hey, man with the red hair? They're not true, are they? All those things Chester said about Father? All the bad stuff he's done? He's been acting pretty scary lately, I know, but he's always been really good to us, and I don't want to believe that he's been bad to so many other people.
Time has weighed heavily on my husband ever since he was sent to this land. I came from Rom to wed him. This castle was his gift to me, a show of his influence, an effort to impress. Several years ago, I consented upon the addition of a clock tower, a rare fixture even in Rom, much less here. The mist came from that clock tower. If my consent contributed to the horrors these innocent people now face, then I am just as guilty as he.
Oops, I went to talk to her again, but I got Kristoffed. Elizabetha says, please, don't concern yourself with us, Master Adol. You have a quest to fulfill. I pray that you're able to put a stop to this horror, and I wish you Godspeed on your journey. Okay, so this is a dead end. Okay, chat, we finally came to a dead end. Okay, that's a little more promising. So we know we could go back to the start of this area because there's a whole door we didn't even go through. We know we have to use the organ key at some point. Let's just fall down, chat. Oh, that's where it puts us. Also, we somehow survived that fall. Let that sink in. So these things are not too hard to kill, fortunately. So we'll get a little extra experience as we go forth. So I believe we're gonna have to go through the pendulum area because we can do the organ key, but I feel like the organ key is plot, right? Because we had to meet the countess, who seemed kind of important in terms of advancing the story. So we needed to talk to them in order to advance further into the castle. But I want to make sure before we do that we go back to the beginning of the castle. Because if we could get more armor or another weapon, I'd rather do that now. Also, there's this here. What's in here? We acquired Ravel Ore times 200. So if we want to upgrade our equipment, now wouldn't be a terrible time. I mean, I'll give it that. That was a creative spot to put a chest. I don't know who actually put it there in the castle, but you know, we're not going to question it too much. Also, we could just double jump over these spear traps. They're kind of pointless now that I think about it. Did she just do 1 damage to us? That's kind of sad. So let's backtrack a little, chat. So we saw the organ room was that way. Oh, this was closed off. I'm sorry, chat. I thought I should have checked there before we went here. Oh well. Time to take it out on whatever poor foot soldiers try to stop us. Poor soldiers, chat. Oh well, we'll go back through. I just wanted to make sure, you know, we gotta rule those things out. So we got 1 armor upgrade. We did go backwards and get 1 chest, so that was kind of worth it. It looks like if you double jump wind magic, you do avoid most of the spears. Not too bad, it seems. Also, we had the wonky momentum there for a second again. So we're just gonna go ahead and charge our way through this. Yeah, that's pretty easy now that you have the charge magic. I do appreciate that, though. It makes it a little easier that way. So where was the organ room, chat? Was it to the left? I'm trying to remember. Also, I guess we never finished the path over here. Because I could barely see our shadow unless we're, like, really close. So I have, like, a little depth perception issue with this dungeon. She just jumped off and committed suicide, as you do. I actually just wanted to charge magic, but sure, you could just do another spell in the air. So there might be a path to the south of us. We'll have to keep that in mind. How did these people go about the castle? What's the point of this area? Oh, I almost fell. Ooh. So this was pointless because there's... They both go to the same spot. Okay. Sure. Oh, a save point. So we're in the east wing of the castle. Oh. Let's not do the boss fight. Chat, let's just not. Let's just not, chat. So we should probably check up on, I'm presuming the villagers are hidden in the altar somewhere? Like, the altar will reveal them or something? And now I'm forgetting where that was. So that's not good. At least we could teleport back there now. But where were the, I'm trying to recall where the altar was. Was it to the right instead of the left? I mean, I'm glad we got the save point, don't get me wrong, but... I guess it was this way. Oh, right, because I was going in and out of the door here. That's right, this is where it is. So we got... Oh, the church actually heals us when we come in here. Interesting. So we decided to replace the key. One of the organ pipes is missing. Huh. That's not good. There's more missing than just that? Well, I only really remember that kind of cross on the awful rotating stair room. Did chat see anything else that looked like we could have attained it? Are we allowed to just wing wherever we want? Okay, we can wing wherever we want. Yeah, I only remember the star, but I don't know if that was grabbable, though. Pipe organ. I don't really want to waste the chat's time, but I honestly don't know what was grabbable. I thought that was it, honestly. Yeah, like, there's little banners here and there. Sorry, chat, we're gonna have to come back here. Yeah, see how there's, like, the cross there? I thought there was one that was, like, a little closer than the others. It's, like, not here. It's, like, a little higher up. My favorite room, chat. Okay, so I can't grab that. I think that was the one I was thinking of. We'll check the top of the stairs again, because I didn't check their room for any items. But I guess it wouldn't make sense for it to have it multiple times. I don't see any other chests down there either. Maybe we do have to go further? Seems kind of strange. We'll check the room one last time, chat, and then we're gonna jump all the way down. Actually, we don't even need to do that. We could just teleport to the other area. There's nothing else that was grabbable in here, right? Okay, well, I mean, the best we can really do is just keep in mind we're missing some things. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to keep going, chat. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else we should do. I mean, we leveled once, so we did our due diligence before the boss. So, maybe Chester? Oh, no. Who are you? Death Valiant, the ever-whirling assassin. Oh, what? Alright, so he's just immune to physical strikes, but he takes a lot of magic damage. Well, fortunately we did get the battle armor, but this is still kind of obnoxious. Oh, he glows colors. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, I understand the boss's gimmick now. Oh, this kind of sucks, because Thunder Magic is not good in this game. I think what we're gonna do, chat, is we're gonna die on purpose. So I don't think I could beat him. Hold on, chat. Let's return to title screen. So I think I mostly understand his patterns for when we actually do it seriously. You know what, chat? Let's not mess around. Let's just get that upgrade of armor. Yeah, I don't feel like messing around, chat. Yeah, if it's gonna be match the element and then Thunder Magic is terrible, like, Just gonna go ahead
What do
and
you
get
got for me?
defense. Yeah, see, this costs 300. So we'll only
Just the
upgrade it
one?
once.
Good to go. Come again.
Actually,
What do you got for me?
you know
This the
what?
one?
If we really need the Revol ore, we'll grind it later.
Good to go. Come again.
Let's get that. Let's get that armor upgrade, chat. We're now taking 2 less defense. We're only taking 9 a hit on some of his attacks, so reducing it to 7, I think actually makes a pretty big difference. He does seem to be more of a multi-hit character versus a single solid hit, so this actually added a whole bunch to our health. As I said before, we can always get ore elsewhere. Alright, so let's pay attention to his color. Yeah, see, when he first came in, I didn't really notice he was a different color, to be honest. Maybe he wasn't. Yeah, I guess he wasn't originally. I'm not quite sure how to dodge that attack, to be honest. Oh, so we're out of MP, which sucks. Yeah, just running doesn't seem to work. At least we could sort of stack damage on him that way. Oh, he just barely won on that one. I think we could do this, chat. It's just more like, I don't know how you're supposed to dodge that unless you use Earth Magic. Like, that time it just totally whipped us. I don't really know what made it do that. Ooh, I'm taking too much damage. Way too... Why is he attacking so much more this time? Oh. Fireball hitbox, please. I swear that wasn't me. I swear it just went through him. Alright, I'm just gonna restart the fight. Like, I can't win if I take that much damage. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a war of attrition thing. So we'll give it a couple more tries. But yeah, this seems kind of annoying, chat. Like, I understand how to dodge most of his attacks. Like, that gives us the biggest opening. Like, that one, I don't know how to dodge that. But that one's just kind of unfair, depending on where I'm standing, to be honest. But everything else, like, not too bad. Oh, I guess you're supposed to walk towards him. Maybe... And then he does that attack, which punishes you for coming towards him. Man, that's just unfair. Alright, so we want to rapid fire there. Okay, so that'll... Oh. I feel like I'm not getting the solid hits that I need with the Earth Dash. I'm not sure how I got that to work before. Yeah, see, like, now I'm only hitting him twice with Earth, which kind of sucks. Oh, we just barely beat him. There we go, chat. Somewhere in the distance, Adel could hear the sound of a door unlatching. What? What? Why did that appear? I don't. just suddenly organ pipe, I guess. Sure. Now we're gonna go with sure. Okay, so I don't need those 3 things to open the gate. It just had to fight that boss arbitrarily, and that opened the gate for no reason. I'm glad that that's a thing. We're pretty close to leveling, so hopefully if we go to the next room, we can level up. So presumably if there's an east wing, there's going to be a west wing, and then presumably the last checkpoint will be the clock tower itself. So we'll have to somehow... Yeah, how do we get to the clock tower from here? Are we somehow going through the church for that? 'Cause that just seems like a really inconvenient way to get to the clock tower. Like, for people that built it for non-final boss reasons, it just seems kind of silly. Might as well kill a few more of them, Chad. Let's attack here to move just a little faster. I mean, I guess we could... Did these enemies upgrade? Wait a minute, what? wait, what? Why were they so difficult? What just happened? I guess they upgraded. That was kind of rude. Well, fortunately, we've leveled up at least. So we're now at 269 health, 200 strength, and 201 defense. So yeah, let's take advantage of their slightly increased experience to level again. So the Lancers just kind of hurt us by running into us repeatedly. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. So for now, we'll put the other organ piece in here. Seems like a very poorly maintained church. So I'm assuming that giant arrow will somehow open a door here, presumably. Well, in any case, we're taking a little less damage, which is good, since we're probably about the level we should be for this area. Though it seems like we're not doing enough damage, so hopefully we do get another weapon. Wow, these enemies are gonna be so annoying, chat. I love teleporting enemies. I love it, chat. Oh, we landed on a spear. Alright, so we have a staircase upwards. Let's not go there first. Alright, so this is... I'm sorry, what? Excuse me. This is what you put in your home? You live here. Oh, what is happening? Okay, am I supposed to go up the slopes or just continue forward in general? What the... So... I hope there's not a treasure chest in there, chat. I have no idea. Like, geez, hope you don't ever activate the booby trap by accident. You'll just die. Like, there's just no way you'll live. Okay, there's a wall we can break. That gave us a chest, which gives us Ravel Ore. So we have enough for another upgrade, if we really want it. They're like, in here we have the grand staircase, but don't press this button or giant boulders will descend upon those stairs and destroy you all. Wow, we are definitely in some kind of dungeon, chat. It is something. I mean, they were not kidding about the booby traps in this place. Again, I'm just looking for a dead end. Oh, are we back at the entrance? Oh, that is just most unfortunate, chat. We ended up all the way back at the entrance. Ooh, that air combo was kind of nice. Oh, that was just rude. Chat, that was just rude on so many levels. How dare he, chat? So, was there somewhere to go in this room that I missed? Like, can you actually do anything with those boulders? What is going on, chat? I swear. Oh, there's a lot of money there, at least. I'm gonna have to heal. Oh gosh. I'm gonna have to heal somewhere at some point. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Panic teleport, chat. Get me out of here. I don't want to lose progress. Panic. Oh, we're saving. Absolutely, we are saving. No way am I losing progress on that. No, thank you, chat.
Gave his assurance that the Count's family was alive and well.
Truly? They're alive and well?
Well, they were until I decided to test Fireball.
Oh, thank God. I was so worried about them. Bless you, kind sir, for putting my mind at ease.
We got no rewards. What a terrible. I mean, I guess she's asking for more than just the family, but still, that was pretty bad. So, like, are we supposed to investigate the boulders, or is this just what happens every time you come through here? I don't really know with the East 3 level design, chat. I don't know what it is they're going for, so I just feel kind of genuinely confused. Like, is there legit another treasure chest in there? Like, now I'm just thinking about that. Alright, so is there a way to get past this? There is. And then you get bodied in the... You get bodied up there. Okay. So we don't... I presume we don't want to go up, though. So is there anywhere else we could have gone for treasure? Like around here, for example? No, not really. What a weird room. It feels like I'm missing something in there, but honestly, I don't know what I could be missing. I missed the homing fire magic, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, man, that would have been exactly where I would have started using it. So let's heal a little bit and think about what we're gonna do in this monstrosity. Oof. Okay, well, at least we're healed. Oh, a dark area. Let's go ahead and turn on the light. The night fire gem. Wait, are there fake platforms? Hold on. That's messed up. Cat, that's messed up. If you didn't get that very easily missable item, that's messed up. Hey, we got more ore at least. So we can definitely upgrade another piece of armor or a weapon to that. Yeah, let's try to actually legit clear this area and then backtrack. I mean, I guess they said it showed truths. I guess it just means hidden fake floors and things like that. What is this? Well, we found the other exit, so clearly there's another boss fight. But before we do that boss fight, is there... Oh, so it gives you like a split second before it falls. Okay, that's like slightly more fair. It's not great. Like, see, like I could jump off of that. But man, that does make you really nervous. Let's go down here. Oh, we skipped platforming up there? Oh yeah. Skipped it, chat. We acquired Battle Shield. And this is why we went back, chat, before we went any further. I had a feeling we could get more defense. So we're going from Banded Shield, which is fortified by various and sundry materials by a madman, to Baptized by Fire and Resistant to Scratches, looks brand new. So we're up to 1,000 ore already. That's actually kind of crazy, given how much I spent. I think I was down to 300 earlier. So it seems to be making a big difference. These enemies are just awful. Oh, I'm sorry, what? What? Oh, there's lava. Oh, okay. Suddenly lava, chat. Of course. Alright, let's heal, because I have no idea what's going on with this dungeon design. It's just, things are just happening, chat. Every room is just like its own little mystery. Just never know what you're gonna find. So, we could, in theory, grind another level, but I feel like we've gone up at least one level. Maybe we'll hold off on that for the next area. But I think every point of defense is gonna count, chat. Don't get me wrong. There's just suddenly lava pit. Listen, chat, sometimes you're just walking along and you're like, you know what my castle needs? It needs to have a material so deadly that I should just die from being too close from it. I should just put that in my castle basement. It's like, you know, just as like a thing to show the guests. Alright, so that's where we came from earlier. So the battle shield doesn't give us a lot of defense. So, depending on how much damage this boss does to us, we'll probably refrain from using our ore. Because, I mean, I mostly just want the... Now, upgrading our weapon, on the other hand, I might do that regardless. But I want to make sure we get a little more ore. It seems like we haven't been getting too much from the enemies. Although, now that I think about it, I don't have this equipped for more items. There we go. Although I felt like we got nothing from that kill. There we go. We got a nice combo going there at least. Oh, okay, so you can just walk along here. I was gonna ask. I was like, what? Okay, so we got healed at least. Is there like another hidden thing up here, or is it just to get back up here? Huh. I wonder if I could have made that jump from that direction. Oh well, we'll just return up the stairs for now. We're like halfway to leveling. Honestly, I might level before I get the shop upgrade. Because that would give us just as much defense, but more importantly, we get attack. So if we could find something that's not completely atrocious to kill, like this enemy, I think we could probably do it. Let's do that, chat. Let's get a little more experience. It feels like we are just lacking in damage. So what else could we do? So we know to the right is where we have to go, but there's also an up. Unless I'm forgetting that I was just here earlier. Honestly, when I fell in the lava pit... Oh god, it's one of these. Ugh. Suddenly I regret coming up the stairs. Okay, we definitely did not come this way. Oh, East 3. I am so happy the other East games are not like this. Oh, the camera. I'm so sorry, chat. I will not attack faster because that will make... Like, I could attack move to go faster here, but making the camera spin more, I feel like I would get sick. Okay. Oh no! She trolled me! She blocked my jump, chat. Oh my gosh. I got trolled. Well, I might as well kill them. I'm here. Put a little healing while I'm here. Oh, that was rude. Because we can't just, like, push them away from us either. That's the worst part. So we're gonna avoid the soldier. Oh. Oh! Oh, that was messed up. Chat, that was messed up. Oh, come on. I don't think I could have dodged that unless I knew that was coming. I don't think I could have dodged that. That was just rude. That was just really rude, game. I'm like so busy just trying to land the platforming. It's like, really? Please go away. Okay, let's kill her and hopefully we'll get... Yeah, we got a little more healing, which is good. Let's try this again and hopefully don't get knocked down any further. Oh, we're at the top. Thank you. Yeah, let's get the healing from him. Got 50 health. That's good. Just making sure there's nothing hidden over here. No health from that hill, but that's okay. I just want to make sure that we don't get shot as we go to make this jump, because that would just make me very upset, chat. If that happened, like if I had to go back and redo that whole stairs again, I'm like, And there's the priest. Let's destroy this. Weighs a lot of money. Let's rob the priest. That seems about right. Let's hold still, chat. We're gonna take a breather here, get our health back. Actually, I don't need to do that because we can teleport to the other area.
Adult Christian, I can't believe you've come. Tell me, do you know what's happening?
Adol explained everything that had occurred and informed the bishop that he had come in search of Elena.
I see. So Elena's here as well. It pains me to say that Chester is the one who locked me in here. He did so immediately after everyone in the castle began to transform. I spoke with him. I inquired as to his objective. And in brief, he actually told me. It seems he intends to use the castle's clock tower to release the energy of the statues. Count McGuire had it built several years ago, and I believe it functions as more than a simple timepiece. Theoretically, it interferes with the vein of spirits that runs beneath Felghana, redirecting its flow, if true. The Count may have used this device to harness the statue's powers from afar, creating monsters. Likely, his true goal was to track their locations, so he could fully unleash their powers for his own deification. But Chester beat him to it, and brought about the dark mist that hangs within these halls. It twists the minds of the people it touches, transforming them, changing them into bloodthirsty beasts. And sadly, those affected by this mist are lost to us forever. Its changes cannot be undone. Adol, please, you must stop Chester. His desire for revenge may be justified, in as much as it can be. But in seeking this revenge, he has sinned most deeply.
Okay. So one thing I want to check, chat. We're gonna go to the East Wing. We have to check for East 3 game design, chat. One moment. I'm like looking at this, I'm like, it put me where, and it's calling this the what? I went left to get to the West Wing? I thought I was going to the right. What? Chat, does that make any sense to you? Like, if I go to the East Wing, that put us on the left side. What? No, that doesn't... Is it just me, chat, or does that not make any sense? Like, the position on the map doesn't match how the halls are, at minimum. Let alone the naming schema of the halls. I'm just like, in general, it just doesn't really make sense. Because, like, we definitely went all the way to the right in order to get there. That's why I was a little confused. Like, at no point did we go left. And we entered from the front, so if we went to the right from the front... We should be on the right side of the castle, not the left. So I'm not really sure what happened there. I'm a little confused, really. Alright, chat. I want to see East 3 game design. You ready, chat? What happens if you were to fall here? We're not going to go all the way up the stairs. I'll spare you. But, like, what, like, just in theory, if we just let fate take the wheel and we just don't move, where do we land when we miss a jump? Like, right here. What happens? Oh, it just puts me back here. Oh, is there no way to actually fall in the center on this one? Hold on, we'll try one more time. I'll go back to the center. I'm taking way too much damage. Oh, I guess it doesn't let you fall all the way down. Okay. That's not too bad, chat. I'll give them that. That's not too bad. It isn't the other room. Yeah, and I'm gonna show you the East Wing, which is the first area we were in, which goes left and up. I don't... Oh, chat, I don't understand this map. Unless we, like, turned around when we first came in the castle, this doesn't make any sense. Yeah, because, I mean, if we look from the map, we only approach from the south. Because we went north into the castle. So I just don't get the map. Anyway, let's save here, preemptively, and let's see how hard it is. Like, do we need the +1 defense? And if we do, we're gonna level ourselves up, because we're halfway to the next level. Oh no, what is this? That doesn't seem too terrible. Delphimzam Shell Tiger, the mongrel. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Oh, I am not getting a feel for his pattern at all. What is he doing? I mean, I understand the fire attack, but like... Oh boy. Oh boy, chat. Here's what I learned. Absolutely nothing. I don't know why he double jumps. That's gonna be a big concern. Oh, okay, so if you don't move there, you land there at least. So let's level up, chat, because that boss looked like that was gonna take some time. Yeah, it's like semi-random. It like either single jumps or it double jumps. It's not hard to dodge the flamethrower, but I don't know if it's gonna lunge back at me, consequently. So the attacks look kind of similar. Let's go ahead and level off of these enemies, chat. Yeah, we're not too far from leveling, so we might as well get the guaranteed level. As long as we keep hitting, the XP won't go down. Like, we could get a nice easy kill there. We're ever concerned the experience is going to drop, we could just attack another enemy in the meantime. I just figure, you know, we get a little sneak peek at the boss. We don't really expect to one-shot any of these bosses on hard mode. But yeah, it definitely seemed like our damage was kind of pitiful. So hopefully this level up will help us out a lot. Now this room is okay for leveling. We can reset it fairly quickly if we go out the sides. There we go, we level, chat. So we're now sitting at 275 health, 204 strength, and 209 defense. So this would have been like purchasing the defense upgrade. I don't feel like his damage was like out of control, but I definitely felt like we were too weak. So hopefully this will kind of offset things. So we got the new armor, we got an extra level. Let's see how we feel about his attacks now. Oh, we could tell what's her name that the father's doing all right. Let's do that to see if we can get any closure. So she's asking if there's any more survivors and how they get through it in such terrible conditions. I guess she doesn't care about the father? Is there anybody in town that would care? I guess we could check after this boss. It's okay, chat. We've leveled. Let's see how we do. We don't really know its pattern yet, but we should do more damage at least. So, kind of a weird fight to be like a long horizontal hallway, but we'll get through it. It definitely seems like double jumping gets away from a lot of attacks that it does, except for when it just turns around for no reason. Okay, we got a lot of hits there at least. Oh, see, that double hit us there. That's kind of unfortunate. Huh. I feel like we're not doing a lot of damage to the boss still, despite leveling. Which is a bit concerning. I'll try again, but... Okay, so here's what I'm learning. It doesn't do the dive attack right away. There's always at least one attack in between. So if I hesitate, it will do the flamethrower attack, which is good. I don't know what causes it to do that. Like, that just confuses me completely. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to dodge that. Apparently, our dive attack does not interrupt the boss, which is kind of annoying. So I would say still not really... I'm still not feeling what this boss's pattern is. I don't know what causes it to do that, for example. Like, it seems like it's doing a completely different set of patterns, but I don't know what I'm doing differently to cause that to happen. So, like, I can recognize when it's doing the charge. Like, there I could kind of clip it. And it seems to charge into the flamethrower pretty consistently. But, like, what causes it to do the cycle? Is it truly random, or is there a way to manipulate it? So now he's got a flamethrower on this one, I think. Nope. I don't know, Chad. I don't know. Like, it honestly feels random, but I'm sure there's something that triggers it. Is it like if I'm jumping, does it behave differently? No, not really. Yeah, see, it still did that even though I'm on the ground. Oh boy, chat. I really don't get how to beat this boss. So we're gonna go level in the meantime, and I'm gonna think over what we have to do. So, like, let's think about it, chat. He has a few different attacks he could do. He likes to zip back and forth a lot. Is the sorcerer coming down? Where did it go? Hello? I swear there was a sorcerer there. Oh, we got pushed into the lava. So if I don't feel a pattern, I don't think I could guess what it's gonna do. Like, we got lucky and got it down to half health once, but like, I don't know. Like, does Chad have any ideas? Like, in general, like what they observed, what the boss was doing? Like, it seemed to do its back and forth attack regardless if I was close or far. It did it regardless if I was jumping. It did anywhere between 2 and 4 dives before it did flamethrower. Flamethrower is easy to punish, and it looked like the best thing to do was to just melee strike. But like, beyond that, I don't know. Like, how do I know when it's gonna do the dive versus just a normal hop or like the double jump? Like, to me, I wasn't seeing anything that was obvious. So we're gonna hold still and get some health back. So I feel like the earlier boss was more of just like a damage check. Lots of question marks, chat. Like, what could we have done differently? I guess that's what we should be asking ourselves here. Like, earth magic sucked. Wind magic, okay. I didn't try fire magic. I mean, it's a long hallway. Maybe it would be okay to just rapid spam it. Like, what else could we do to guarantee the victory? Obviously, more damage. Like, we definitely need more damage. I felt like we were just not hurting the boss at any significant rate. So getting an additional 3 defense and 3 attack, I think would take us a long way with that fight. So we can try to figure out the boss's randomness. But what else could we do differently, chat? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. Yeah, I mean, to me, it seemed like it started on 2 completely different sets of attack. So, like, these enemies are not too much of a threat, so we have to be roughly at the right level. So I'm just curious what the game assumes we could do. So we'll try a different strategy. Next time we fight him, chat, let's use fire magic. Because he seems to not move too much, like, back and forth in the small plane, as long as I don't charge the fireball. Because it seems like charge fireball actually kind of sucks. Honestly, I feel like a lot of bosses, it doesn't multi-hit them properly. So instead of just getting like 5 quick fireballs worth of damage, we get like a damage from it. And it doesn't feel worth it. When he dives, I guess we could see how his AI behaves if we're on the same side as him. Is that what triggers the flame attack? If we're like on the far sides of the room? Like he'll jump between like maybe 1/5 of the room to the other 1/5 of the room, and then if you're on the outer edges, he'll do fire attack. Is that like something we can manipulate? Because that would be good. If we could force him to do an attack pattern that we recognize, that would take us pretty far. So in the meantime, unfortunately, the only solution I could think of is to level. So I apologize, chat, but I need that damage. Or else I feel like we're going to be retrying that fight a whole bunch. Speaking of which, we have been picking up a lot of cash. We could try to squeeze out a couple more health increases. Also, we could purchase a spirit necklace. But I think it's a little too early to get the spirit necklace. I feel like the bonus health would help us. Because if we could just get like 4 extra health, maybe that would be okay. It would make the spirit necklace worth a little more. So we're just gonna grind on these enemies for a little bit. Unfortunately, they don't really seem to be dropping a lot of ore. At least from what I've observed. Wow, that enemy teleports really far to get out of your range. Kinda silly. We're almost halfway to the next level. So yeah, let's see. Fireballs. I want to see what happens if we stay too... Okay, so I think what we'll do differently is we'll do fireballs and we'll go to like the far ends of the room. Right, chat? Because like, it felt like when I was in the middle, chaos. I don't know what the boss was doing. But maybe if we stick to the outer edges, maybe we could lure it to do the fireball attack. Because I don't think it could do the zip back and forth against the edges of the arena. Maybe that's how we could deal with the chat. So we're gonna try that strategy with just a little more stats. It's a shame we didn't get another weapon upgrade, because I would have also probably maxed that. So we're a little over halfway to leveling, so we're just gonna keep going, chat. And then what we're gonna do is, when we're done with the level, we're just gonna see what we could purchase in the store to make life a little easier. Also, I should equip the thing that extends our boost. That should help us out significantly. So now we have an okay experience rate going. See, that's how you know you're like about the right level. When it starts taking forever to level, that's how you know the game doesn't really want you to get stronger. So we're intended to beat it, I think, at the level we're at now, but we're gonna take a safety level. Because again, I'm not seeing a really obvious pattern so far. And hopefully these 2 upgrades alone will make it worthwhile. Yeah, it's just a shame none of these enemies are dropping crystals. That would have been really helpful to be picking up ore. Oh, we got 5 from that one. So the jumpers give us very small amounts of ore. Honestly, I feel like the Frosty Caverns gave us way more ore, because I was at like 800 from 200 or something like that, just from leveling in the other area. I mean, I guess it also makes sense that somewhere in the mines gives you more ore. Ooh, this enemy is just refusing to get hit, chat. There we go. So again, we want to make sure our hit rate stays as high as possible. If we can keep our strengths up, it's nice, but it's not mandatory. We do okay damage to these enemies. We got a little more ore there. So close to leveling, chat. And again, I think this will go a long way. So we've already gotten another 10,000 or so. So we might be able to just purchase a few upgrades off of this. We just reset the room a couple times here. And we'll come over here. So close, chat. So close to leveling. We'll check out the store one last time. Okay, excellent. So we've now leveled. We're at 209 strength, 211 defense, 281 health. So let's head back to town. Let's see if any of the other people are interested in knowing that the priest is alive. And then we'll take a look at what we could purchase. I don't think I should get the spirit necklace yet, as I said before. We have a lot of time to get money between now and the end of the game. Let's go ahead and purchase some items.
That's the one. Thank you. That's the one you want. Don't be a stranger.
Alright, so we're not going to purchase any more life ups. That'll be our last major purchase of life. There we go. Got another 4 health. So whatever health we're at now, we're just going to build up to 60k to buy the spirit necklace between here and the end of the game, which I feel like we'll have okay opportunities to do so. The game expects us to kind of grind, so I'm not really surprised. I'm trying to think where the priestess was. Was she in here? Or the nun, I mean. Oh, I guess they don't care, chat. I mean, that's fine. Okay, so we have extra health. We have a little more defense. We don't have a ton of money, but that's probably for the best. It means we're actually using our resources. I don't think any of these really help us in this fight. We'll make sure to put the boost mode on. We'll also save now. So let's try to legit beat this boss. So we'll switch to fire magic. As I said before, like 3 damage goes a long way. So that's just way less damage, or way less number of times I have to hit the boss. See, the boss is doing different attacks now, which is good. Oh, he can dive into the corner. I don't know what he was doing. He juked me out completely. Alright. Well, if we're too far away, he'll do that. Okay. Fire magic does seem to be working okay. Oh, what? Oh, brand new attack. Okay. Sure. Alright. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so if we could survive that attack twice, I think we could win. Oh, we're gonna play this ultra lame, chat. We will go as lame as possible. Get away from me, small dog. Oh yeah, there it is, chat. The lame strats. Okay, we figured out a way to deal with the boss. Yeah, when it dives in the corner, it is very punishable. This attack, oh. I don't know how to dodge. I can like barely see what layer it is, like attacking. I don't like that attack at all. Oh, we're gonna die again. Because if it does the, I was gonna say the bounce attack. I don't know how to dodge that. Alright, so I think I get how to beat the boss now. Oh, oh, that sucked. It like triple flamed for no reason. I thought it was gonna jump away from us, but it didn't. Chat, is it just me or it's completely random now? Why is it doing like 6 fire breaths in a row? Well, this sucks. I might as well just restart the fight. Like, there's no point when that happens. There's no point. Like, I'm too injured to survive the ball. Like, I could just barely see where it needs to go. So this is another example of where, like, the camera angle is making it very difficult for me to judge where the boss is, because the boss is in the air, but I'm like, is the boss at the top of the path or the bottom of the path? And honestly, chat, I can't tell. It honestly just feels random to me. Like, I cannot physically see what it is doing. I felt like I was kind of looping that attack for a while, chat. Oh, we skipped the phase. Oh, we skipped it. There we go. Oh, we didn't have to deal with Super Ball. Goodbye, Super Ball. It suddenly crossed. Sure. Sure. Oh, man. We bullied him in the corner. Okay, chat. We found a way to exploit him. That's all that matters. Hey, we almost leveled again. Nice. So we can go back to the other area. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. He seemed to just kind of get stuck in the corner and he wasn't doing anything. It was, yeah, there's definitely, I feel like there was an exploit there. There's something weird that happened. Like, I was facing downwards and he didn't know what to do. And I did like 800 damage to him. Like, I swear he didn't do anything for like 8 solid seconds. Like, way more than normal. What would be the quickest way to go to the church chapel? I'm just trying to think about this. Guess the east wing wouldn't be too bad, I guess. I'm really surprised I made that jump, to be honest, chat. Oh, I missed a chest. Oh, almost fell off and missing the chest. Hey, Ravel Ore 500. All right, that alleviates a lot of my concerns about the Ravel Ore. That was just kind of down here for some reason. I'm glad we just came back here. That seemed kind of easy to miss. Don't you agree, chat? Like, that wasn't really telegraphed, I would say, by the camera. I didn't see it at any point until I just happened to do that. So again, we are very close to leveling. So if we could just get a weapon or something, we'd be in an excellent position. The traps are already only doing 2 damage to us. That's a good sign. We have to go right in this room to get to the chapel. I remember this time. So again, we're just gonna rack up a hit bonus on these enemies. Yeah, see, they're doing single-digit damage to us. So that's a good sign, chat. We've over-leveled for this area. Good. Right, chat? Good. I don't really want this to be hard at this point. This seems like a kind of long dungeon. Keep in mind, chat, we haven't even gotten to the clock tower. We haven't fought Chester again. We haven't fought the final boss. We haven't gone to Genos Island. Like, there's still a lot left to do. So it's like, if this dungeon gets conquered easily, like, more power to us, chat. Goodbye, monster. I'll just kill these enemies for now. Hopefully we could get a nice bonus going. There we go. I was trying to get the ground thrust to stun him, because that does seem to make his lance go away for free damage. So again, we're getting an okay amount of gold back, so if we do need to upgrade our weapons, at least we have a little bit. Because we could see what a big difference one level made on that boss. Like, that went from probably not going to happen, so we toughed it out. So we'll go ahead and try to reset. We'll level off of this. Because who knows, in case we end up immediately in a boss fight, I'm going to level before we go to the next area. Oh, these enemies are terrible. There we go. Excellent. Awful enemies, awful. See, this is where I wish we had the homing fireball. This would have been like the perfect game for it. So you don't have to like worry about like all their super nonsense positions. Okay, we've almost leveled, chat. And again, we're getting a decent amount of gold from this, which we'll need to for crafting inevitably. So we've now leveled, but I'm gonna finish killing this before we look at our stats. Excellent. So we're now at 291 health and 215 strength, 215 defense. So just in case this immediately leads to a boss fight, at least we got that level up, chat. The organ played by itself, sure. Wait, why are we going downwards and not towards the clock tower? What? Am I missing something? Why are we going away from the clock tower? Oh, hello. Oh, you seem horrible. I'm glad you died. Oh, we're still at full health. How fortuitous. Oh, I took injuries, but that's okay. There's an herb there. Yay, more gold, chat. I was gonna say, RPGs love the hidden passageway in the church. Awesome. Actually, that area didn't look too bad for leveling. I like the red chest guarded by the murder flowers. This will be a fun area to go through. If we get a weapon, that's probably a weapon, actually. How do we get over there? That's the question. Because I feel like our damage is like kinda, it's okay. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. So this area looks like it could be interesting to level in at some point. There's an urn up here, which just heals us. Can we actually do anything from here, though? It looks like I can almost cheese it out. Because remember there's that weird glitch where if you run against the wall, you could get height with boost? Oh, I hit an invisible ceiling. Oh, that sucks. I think I could have done it there, chat. I hit a ceiling somehow, though. Of course. Oh well, we tried. Let's go up first, because again, I really want that red chest. Can I go backwards to the other room? Kind of. Yeah, I just can't quite make that. It is just teasing me, chat. Oh, like I just want that red chest. How do I get to the red chest? There's a lot of things probably at the bottom half of this room. So I'm gonna try to ignore the bottom half of this room for now. We're gonna acknowledge it exists. We'll have to detour back here eventually. Also, look how much experience we're getting from coming here. We're at halfway to the next level already. Let's make sure we level before the boss. So this is a good sign. I'm at a point where I think we'll go back for that urn later. Oh no. Oh. Okay, now we're good. We're good. Come on, red chest. Acquired battle saber. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, chat. It was red. I'm thinking it's important. So this makes us go from 210 to 220. So we're using the Banded Slayer, a menacing hatchet-like weapon pieced together by a madman. We're going to infuse with fire, supposedly able to cleave through rock. So hopefully this will help us do damage. Oh, that's much better. That is much better, chat. They almost die in a single whirlwind now. That actually made a pretty big difference. So we definitely want to upgrade this weapon before we fight the boss. So this is a big difference already. So I want to see what this is here. Oh, it's more gold. You know what? We do need gold. We need to get to 60,000 eventually. So I'm not going to say no to that, chat. So now we have this big... Oh. Oh, so both of the rooms connect. So down here is just the southern path. Got it. Also, this area is kind of crazy for items. Wait a minute. Like, hold on. Hold on, chat. I think we should just level here if we can. It's actually not bad experience. Yeah, definitely not bad at all there. Look at that, chat. Easy experience area. Let's take advantage of it. Then when we fight this thing for added experience, we just spin to win. Much better. Look at that, chat. Let's get that level up. And we've leveled, chat. So we're now at level 39 with 296 health, 228 strength, and 220 defense. So we're looking pretty good shape for a boss battle at this point, I must say. Oh, I think one charged win is now enough to kill a murder flower. Yeah, there we go. That's an important damage threshold for us to hit. So there's a split choice here. We're in Castle Dungeon, apparently. Let's go up first. Oh, I didn't want... The clock... I'm sorry, is that like an ape with cannons on its back? What? Was it just... Wait, how do I hurt it? Is it just the tail that's damageable? It's the tail that's damageable. Okay. This is gonna be a... That's gonna be a fight, chat. Yeah, let's not go there yet. Whoa, this area gives a lot of experience. Wait a minute. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Look at that experience. We'll not talk about the Mecha Beast. Just look at that experience. Well, that's so important for us, chat. Oh, let's get that. We're getting that extra level up. I am not going any further until we have that level up, chat. You saw what the Mecha Beast was like. If we could get another level here, that'll put us in a good position. You saw what we're up against. But these enemies are taking a lot to kill comparatively. We'll have to explore if there's anywhere else we could go in the previous area. Now that we have a weapon, we could check around. But I feel like we're gonna have to come back to that boss. We might even come back to the boss after we explore this entire side area, because if we could get more levels, maybe it's doable. So we're already at 32,000, which is phenomenal, because again, our goal is to get to 60,000. We are absolutely using the spirit necklace on the final boss, which has me kind of curious. If we retry, I hope the item comes back, because that would be unfortunate. Hey, we leveled again. We're at 302 health, 230 strength, and 223 defense. So we're like one level closer to surviving that nonsense. So with those levels in mind, let's go a little further, since now enemies won't hurt us as much. And we're in a nice gold armor, it seems. I'm actually not jumping there. I think I'm getting launched by like getting underneath them while attacking. There we go. There's a door here we can't continue through. So presumably we have to defeat the gorilla thing. And honestly, we're still gaining a ton of experience. I might even just level here again. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Like, I don't feel like dealing with that boss as intended. If it's gonna give me early access to tougher enemies, we might as well level. Not the most exciting thing, but I think we're at the point in the game where I can't really avoid it if we don't want to spend like 20 years on a boss battle. So I'd rather take the 10 minutes just to get a little stronger. So let's go a little further. Yeah, see, we're still leveling at a decent rate. So 2 levels would make us go from taking, I think we were taking about, what, 41 on that boss, down to about 36. It's like, not too bad. It's still not great, but more importantly, we should be doing about 6 more damage a hit, which is pretty important. And now that other area should be way easier comparatively. So if we have to explore it for more treasure, which I probably should, at least now we have the stats to kind of back it up. Yeah, we're getting a very crazy amount of gold right now, which is kind of nice. Just thinking about if there were any real choices of where else I could have gone. Like, I know I could fall down to the southern path a couple times, but outside of that, I'm not as certain. There we go. More money for us. We're almost at the required 60,000, I would say, for the final boss. So anything we get from here on out is just for upgrading our weapon. So we have an okay amount of ore, but I'm not really sure how much the final sword is going to cost. Is that I want a level guaranteed. Okay, we've almost leveled again. We're at 40k gold, not too bad. I really think this is the only purpose of this room. It's just to make sure you can level to beat that boss if you're playing higher difficulties. But we'll take it, chat. We'll take it. Oops, I didn't charge up the magic all the way. So far we're just getting mostly stat bonuses, so this should be the last time I have to come in the room if I kill all the monsters here. And we've leveled. Excellent. Let's take a look at our stats once this thing has died. But now it seems like we're not getting any experience, so I think this is as much as we're going to level for the boss. So we're now sitting at 308 health, 229 strength, 225 defense. Before we fight Mecha Boss, is there anything we missed? So we can see the wind magic is still strong enough to one-shot them. Doesn't take too many hits to kill the murder flower now, which is good. Yeah, we could do a nice air attack off of that. So I could kind of regain my ability to come back up here, which is good. Any, like, cracked walls I might have missed? This is like coming back up here. Was there somewhere else I could have fallen and maybe got another item? We saw the jar was there. This I don't want to fall down to because we could walk there normally. Just want to make sure there's nothing like hidden over here. Yeah, nothing in the murder flower room. That felt satisfying, chat. I feel like this is the first time in the game I've been the right level for any dungeon we've started. I'm pretty sure. Like, it actually feels right now. Those poor enemies, chat. See, now they're just feeding us recovery items, so we don't need the spirit cape while they're here. Was there, like, anything anywhere that was suspicious? Let's back up slightly. If we don't see anything, we'll just return here. Okay, let's attack to move a little quicker. Those poor enemies, chat. Yeah. Actually, I don't really remember anything before this point that looked suspicious. So, I'm gonna give up, chat. Let's teleport back to the other boss. So we almost have all the gold that I'm looking for the end of the game, and we still have a lot of dungeons to go, presumably. So let's see, chat. Are we ready to beat this ridiculous monster? We've leveled twice, so our damage is better. That attack is kind of awful. It's just doing things, chat. It is just absolute. Wow, that has ridiculous homing. What? Oh, it just fires lasers, sure. I feel like we have enough damage now, but the problem is like, how do we dodge some of this? Like, that's my real question. Like, wow, there's just so much on the screen. Like, that attack right there did almost half our health. Which kind of sucks. Alright, then maybe I have to use Earth Magic to kind of brute force it. And kind of worked. But now I'm in, like, the wrong position to deal with the boss. Okay, I think we're doing okay. So we got boost again. Unfortunately, the boss kind of bounced. Stop that. I did not mean to switch off of charge. Oh, that was so close. I leaned on the controller, I think, by accident. So I think that was the right strategy. It's just more like, what attack is it gonna do? I did it too early. Oh no, I still took a lot of damage. Okay, the charge Earth Magic does a lot. Oh, it did 2 of these. That's not good. Alright, so I think I know what to do. It's just if I get unlucky with the initial pattern, I don't really know how to recover from that. Yeah, like, see, I took too much damage early. But we're really close, chat. I think I could do this. Why is it starting me with wind? Oh, hold on. I think that's also... Hold on. I'm just restarting. I was like, I'm charging Earth Magic, and I'm like, no, I'm not. Did I start this boss battle with wind? If so, that sucks. Because that's actually kind of annoying. Is that going to happen every time? Oh, it is. That's kind of annoying. Alright, so if I die again, chat, I'm gonna just leave so I don't have to be in wind. I'm gonna make sure we have the thing that doubles our boost. Because I feel like between those two things, I'll be fine. Because me, like, trying to just Earth Magic charge in the beginning, it's kind of difficult. So we're doing okay damage. Alright, so we just have to dodge that attack, and then I think we're almost home free. Oh no, that missile attack is so awful. Oh, we're so close, chat. Oh. Oh my gosh, we did it. Oh, down to the last hit. Ooh, I'm glad we leveled. Man, this game is not messing around. Like, that one... Okay, that boss had, like, a more recognizable pattern. It was just hard to dodge. Right? So I don't feel like that boss was, like, super unfair or anything. I felt like I had more fun with that boss than, like, pretty much anything that we fought today. Because I feel like straightforward pattern, but just a lot to keep track of. I'd rather the bosses be more like that than literally any of the other bosses we fought. I'm glad we saved, by the way.
Adol, what are you doing here?
Adol detailed everything that had occurred and returned Elena's pendant to her.
Oh. I really don't know how to thank you. I feel like I've done nothing but cause trouble for you ever since you arrived.
Yes. Yes, you have.
You came all this way for me.
Mm,
And brought me my dearest possession, no less.
that was more by accident.
Thank you, Adol. Chester finally told me everything. 12 years ago, our home was destroyed by monsters. He plans to get revenge on Count Maguire for it. I understand his feelings, but I don't agree with them. I think he's wrong to do what he's doing. He shouldn't involve innocent people in his own selfish quest for vengeance. It'll make him no better than the Count himself. I tried to tell him that, but he just wouldn't listen to me. I don't think he believes he even can turn back at this point. Not after stabbing Dogi. But if he manages to carry out this whole scheme, then he really won't be able to turn back. So please, Adol, stop him. Stop him from making the biggest mistake of his life.
Elena says, Adol, I beg of you, please stop my brother before it's too late.
Did you really beat that huge mechanical beast guarding a prison? You're unbelievable. I got caught by Chester coming out of the clock tower when I was fleeing for dear life from all my zombie coworkers.
Zombie coworkers.
I tried to get away from him, but I was so exhausted from running and so confused by what was going on. Come to think of it, what was Chester doing in the clock tower to begin with? I don't know if that's where you were planning on going, but if it is, you'll probably need this.
Okay, chat, we're coming into probably the second to last dungeon. Because I imagine there's a dungeon on the island leading to the final boss.
Don't you worry about me. I intend to find myself an opening, take it, and get the hell out of here. Can't rush it, though, or I'll be caught again. Or killed. I need to plot out the shortest, safest escape route. And until I do, this cell isn't any more dangerous than anywhere else. I'll just stay here, keep an eye on these two.
You're Adol, I assume? Elena told me all about you.
Okay, chat, my heart skipped a beat, because I don't know if it looked like that on the stream, but the text wasn't loading. I thought it froze. It's like, please. I was like, I know I saved, but I felt it in my chest, chat. I was like, don't make me refight any bosses.
I'm Bob, a miner's apprentice from Redmont. Yeah, I'm the guy everybody thinks is dead, apparently. Died when that bridge collapsed, according to Elena.
Okay, I would like to say I thought Bob was her husband, not her, like, grandson. I definitely misunderstood something in the context of the dialogue.
In actuality, I've just been locked up in this dungeon the whole time. I don't even know how long it's been. And I was just working like usual, minding my own business, when Chester and a bunch of soldiers came out of nowhere.
Okay, chat saw the freeze. Okay, it wasn't just me. I was like, don't you freeze on me, East 3.
I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but I just so happened to overhear them discussing some of Maguire's plans. I knew I was in trouble, so I tried to hide. They found me, arrested me, and locked me in here. I bet Grandma's worried sick.
Oh, you know what? I think they did briefly mention that it was the son, because I think his parents also died in the mining accident. Now that I think about it, I think originally I thought Bob was the husband. I think I just forgot from our last session. I was just thinking about it a bit more, chat. So we have only a couple items left. I mean, this one I think is a town purchasable, which I don't really want. We have the clock tower key, a kitschy brass key decorated with interlocking cogs, opens the door to the clock tower. We have only one item missing. Well, presumably the clock tower will get more gems, so hopefully we're almost done with that. Yeah, I don't think we need to level our weapon at the moment. So we'll hold off on the ore so I have to grind just a little less. Again, our goal is definitely that 60,000 money. So earth magic seemed to work. okay on that boss. It seems like I could kind of like cross through the boss, and if I end the attack on the boss itself, it makes me pretty much invincible to damage and did a lot in return. So I felt like I was rewarded for trying spells. So that felt kind of nice. I mean, wind magic was okay, but I feel like the invincibility of earth magic was way better for that fight. Or at least how I was playing. I felt it was a lot better. Clock tower, time to die, chat. Did you see that in the corner? Time to die. Oh, they're not kidding. Hello. Why, hello, enemy that does like a fourth of my health. Time to die. Well, we're just gonna return down here for a little bit. I hope the soldiers are weak to fire because they did a ton of damage. Yeah, East Pundas, chat. How do you feel about that? Okay, so we're gonna get whatever we can for this next area. So if I have to fight these enemies just to build up a little MP bonus even, I'll do it. Okay, so is fire effective against the soldiers? Question. Okay, it is, but it costs a lot of MP. We can kind of conserve some MP by attacking mid-combo. So like that first strike I can't avoid, but the other strikes I can. Ooh. Ooh, that is a rough fight, chat. I don't know. Wow. I'm supposed to beat this? Like, look at the level difference, like how hard this area is compared to the others. Man. Yeah, it's not kidding about time to die. So that means, chat, I can only get hit 4 times by those knights, and I'll be dead. Does wind magic work better on them? Kind of. At least we get an okay amount of healing back. As I said before, we should probably just level off of these guys if we can. There seems to be a big level difference. Okay, wind magic sunlocks them a little more consistently. It doesn't do as much damage, but listen, when they do that much damage, I don't think I want to mess around. Ooh. Hey, we've leveled. That's good. What an interesting fight, chat. Well, we're gonna teleport back and we'll take a look at our stats, because I don't want to lose any level up experience. So we are 1 level closer to being able to beat this area. So we're at 314 health, 233 strength, and 227 defense. So now these slimes are probably pretty easy to us. Yeah, we're doing like the right damage against the slimes, but we are like clearly 20 to 30 damage way too low on the armor knights comparatively. So we'll do our best. So we're gonna just avoid them if we can. Try to take advantage of our slightly higher defense. Oh no. Chat, who just builds spears in the middle of their clock tower? Who does this? Listen, chat, I don't think this is up to OSHA standards, okay? I'm just gonna say, I feel like they should file some worker complaints on this building design. So there's a torch up there. So I lit a torch. What is with this weird... Oh, I am taking fire damage from that. What weird physics on the torch. I wonder if you can, like, jump on them to get to somewhere you shouldn't go. Because you saw that, I was, like, wobbling all over it. We'll try to see if there's a place where it would make sense to try that, chat. If there's just, like, a random torch up high, we'll give it a shot. Those enemies are kind of easy comparatively. Ooh. We have to raise this one up a lot. What do I do? Hard Moonstar statue. Okay, so apparently the 4 statues were just haphazardly placed. How did they even build this place, chat? Like, did they just have like nothing but just like 40-foot long ladders just to go like, you know what? I'm gonna put a ledge right here. It can't be reached by any normal human being, but you know what? We just like it for the aesthetics. Like, you really gotta question these things, chat. Okay, that wasn't too bad, and we got healing from that. So we're still leveling at an okay pace. We'll keep in mind we could probably level one more time before the boss. The depth perception thing, chat. Oh no. That enemy's dead. There seems to be a cog down there, and that leads to a chest. This is probably Ravel or whatever. Yeah. So we're getting a decent amount for endgame weapons, as I said before. So we'll think about boosting our weapon. We're gonna say it's on the table as of now, due to how much we have. But it really just depends on how hard the next fight is. So chat, I have an honest question. How did Chester get through this? I mean, we have like the power of relics. We're still like barely clearing this. Oh, that max healed us. I guess that was kind of nice. So there seems to be 2 paths I could be taking. I think I could have gone right, or I could have gone up. Like, where does this go? Oh, they all go to the same spot. That's kind of disappointing. Wait, I don't want to go to that small gear at all. That small gear is a trap, chat. Okay. 2 statues down. It kindly shows us where the exit is. Oh, it didn't take us up high enough. Oh, the soldier decided he... Oh no! I decided I did not want to deal with the soldier, so I dropped down here. It's probably the wise choice. Man, that jump is kind of hard to do. It doesn't go up very high. Chester died in the lava room. I mean, like, how did he get through this? Oh man, that is... Is there really no way we could get more height? Are we really expected to make this jump? This is not easy. Look at that. Like, I'm like just... If you're not at just the peak of that elevator, you're not making it. Oh, there we go. Come on, really? Would it have killed them to just make it go slightly higher? Alright, we're gonna ignore all those enemies for now. Okay, so there's some kind of torch thing. We lit up 1 torch so far. Hopefully I didn't miss another torch. Oh, I walked into the poison. That sucks. There's another torch. So I keep hearing the whir of See, like, there's a suspicious torch right here. Can I jump off of this? Kind of. I'm not gonna try it too much. It definitely feels like if I could land on it, I might be able to jump again. But it's not, like, really consistent. Oh, well, that sucks. It just kind of hit me like that. There we go. At least we got a good combo going. I don't know why I didn't just win magic there. That was really greedy. But at least we got healed. Chat, you know what? You know what I needed more in my action games? Platforming. Whoa. Momentum, please. I have to say, I definitely saved that. That could have gone so much worse, chat. We were sandwiched between two high damage dealers. So there's like a ride-along platform. Like, what happens when you're over here? Okay, you just take damage. I was just curious if they hit a chest. Like, we could go this way. Or we could just do this. Oh. I collected the statue through the floor? Hello? East, what is that? What is that hit detection? Hello? Why did that work? Huh. I wonder if that could be abused. I mean, chat, would you have thought I could have collected that from there? I didn't make the jump. Okay, we'll fight a couple of these things just for added experience, because we're not super far off from another level up. This room actually seems kind of good to get the level up, honestly speaking. It's like, we can just get the health ups. There's enough enemies here to make it kind of worthwhile. I am very damaged, though, so I have to be careful. Yeah, so let's just... Let's fight in this room for a little bit, chat. We're so close. We don't want to get too greedy, but I think we can afford to clear this room at least one more time. So we're like halfway to the next level. As I said before, we're like, now that we leveled once, we're a little closer because we were too high level. If we get one more level, it might be the perfect level. Uh-oh, I'm getting knocked over. Alright, we're out of there, chat. Get away from me. There we go. Living on the edge, chat. Okay, we're gonna kill this enemy and we'll proceed further. So we got a little more health, which is not a little more health. We got a little more experience, which isn't too bad. We're almost at the magic number of 60,000 gold, so that's always good. So that was kind of worth it from the gold standpoint. Keep in mind, we also got ore from those things. They were dropping like 15-ish a kill, which is also good for us. Yeah, see, we got 10 just from him there. It seems like every time we enter the room, we have to reset the puzzle. Keep that in mind. What? Wow, momentum, please. Did they cause ice physics here or something? Those physics. Oh, ice physics, stop, please. Okay, we're equipping the stone shoes. I want to be able to platform. Okay, so we activated the next gear, which is sending out platforms we could jump on here. Go up here. Is there a hidden item over here, though? No. Looks like just the path forward. See, like, can we grab it from here? Because that looks like the statue. I'm really curious, chat. Like, if we time this well, can we, like, grab that like we could the other one? We'll try it a couple times. To make sure I get enough height. Because I don't know if I had to hit a button or just get close. We're like just not able to do it. I'm gonna try one strategy. No, it's not enough height. Oh? Yeah! There we go, chat. Not doing it as intended. Take that, East 3. We're not doing your platforming. It's ours now. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. We'll grab it through the floor. Take that, game. See, like, this is what happens. You just go, you see something weird, and then what I think is like, how can I apply that to my gameplay? So like, we grab the other one from beneath the platform, and then voila, chat. We don't have to do anything that it wants us to do over there. Anyway, we can continue forward, I suppose. Ooh, we're very close to leveling again. So I guess you would have normally grabbed it here by dropping down. So cool, we don't have to drop down anymore, chat. So we'll acknowledge that that's there, I just don't feel like going there. So I imagine that would be like the speedrun tech. If you could get it in only like a couple tries, it would save some time. Because otherwise you'd have to wrap around again. These weird platforms. There we go. Is there anything over here? No, there's nothing over here to grab. So we've acquired all 4 statues. We have a ton of gold. So we might level in this hallway a little bit. Why is there like a death glow on that wall? Oh, it's not breakable. No, it's just weirdly colored. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's heal here. Let's risk nothing, chat. I know I'm gonna level soon, but let's not be greedy. So we're almost the level we'll probably attempt the boss. So if we could find a save point, I'd like to kind of go back and forth between those 2 points. I should probably just buy the spirit necklace at this point, since I'm not going to spend the 80,000 for another upgrade. And the rest will just go towards getting new equipment. Excellent. I don't know how that hit me, to be honest. That was kind of like a hitbox please moment. Alright, let's not go this way. Much better. Excellent, and we leveled, chat. Okay, so we got a little bit of damage on ourselves. So let's swap to the Spirit Cape. We're at 320 health, 236 strength, and 231 defense. So we're looking not too shabby, I would say. You know, we got a few extra healing, or a few added max health points due to potions. I think at this point we have at least 10 additional health from potions, which is like okay. But we'll definitely take a chat. Seriously, where's the save point? Oh, thank you. Castle Keep. Okay, chat, who do you think we're gonna fight? Is it gonna be Sorcerer, Chester? Honestly, those are the only 2 choices. I guess Minion. I guess you could say there could still be another Minion before us and Chester. I'll let the chat think about it for a moment while I set up for the boss. Yeah, let's increase boost mode duration. It's only 9 hours so far in the game. It's actually going pretty fast, despite it. Well, I guess we don't count the times I restart. Oh, I suppose it's been longer than that. All right, let's view the plot, and then we'll figure out what the game wants us to do.
You're loyal to me. How can you be from Genos Island? I know what I've done, okay? You don't need to do this. Please, just hear me out. I only wanted to use the demon's power to make Felghana into a strong and powerful nation. I was just going to ask the people of the island for their assistance. I never gave any orders to exterminate them. I swear. It was a mistake. I never intended for things to turn out the way they did. It's the God's honest truth. I swear it. Please, believe me. It's not my fault.
How pathetic. Even now, you still seek to worm your way out of all responsibility for what you've done? I don't imagine the men, women, and children you sacrificed are of the same mind on this. All of this. Every last bit of it was caused by your own foolish ambition and greed. You will pay for your crimes against my people. First in blood. And then I've no doubt your immortal soul will follow.
Okay. That is. I was expecting him to kind of scream, but not make that specific sound. Right, yeah, he's gonna ask him for assistance. He's like, could you kindly die for me?
I've told you before. You are not to interfere.
Oh, we are in the boss arena. Got it.
This is my affair. It does not concern you.
Oh, is he dual wielding? I thought he was only using a single sword before.
If you insist on getting in my way...
Look at that dramatic pose, chat. Well, we're about to defeat Chester. So, I guess... Oh, actually, I don't remember if we discussed this. So who do you think is actually going to die by the end of this story, chat? Do you think Chester will die before Elena? Will they both die? I don't see... my personal opinion, I don't see Chester surviving in this game. Elena might survive. It might be one of those things where she looks dead, but isn't. Because they did that in one of the previous East games. I don't see the happy ending here, chat, to be honest. It could happen. I could be wrong, but we'll see.
I'll cut you down, just as I did Dogi. I'm gone! Take that!
Chester sought out the vengeful White Knight.
Here we go! Ta! Here we go! Take that! Here we go!
Huh. He has a lot of health, chat. Like, what?
Here we go! No, here we go!
I think we could do this without another level up, but I need to figure out what his pattern is a little more. Like, the here we go, you usually just jump.
Gotcha! Take that!
Oh, that's new.
Here we go!
Like, I'm not sure when he's gonna do that attack. He could definitely just kind of push us back.
Told you not to get in my way. I'm gone! Take that!
Okay.
Gotcha!
So I don't want to trade blows with him there.
Here we go.
So, like, what move leaves him the most open? Is it that one? Or that one? Yeah, I definitely want to...
Gotcha! Here we go!
It seems like magic doesn't hurt him at all, which kind of sucks for us.
Take that! No, eat this! No chance!
Yeah, he's looked like he's actually going to be hard. So I'm not seeing a lot of points where he's like open for long. Like, I can only get a couple hits.
Told you not to get in my way.
So we're gonna try to change the tactics. Magic doesn't work on him. We could still use Earth Magic to kind of dodge him to some extent. He's attacking our corpse. That's very rude. Yeah, he does a lot of damage, though.
Take that!
Oh, well, you just... Like, I'm just trying to figure out where his actual point of being hit is.
Here we go! No chance! Hey! Take that! Here we go!
Does I feel like we stunned him briefly, or is it just because we were in focus?
Eat this! No, eat this! No chance! Eat this!
Okay.
Take that! Here we go!
Oh, we built focus pretty quickly in the bottom left.
Here we go!
Which I didn't realize. So I think what we're gonna do, chat, is we're gonna try this again, but I'm only gonna attack him when we have focus. Comparatively. Like, I didn't realize how quickly it built. So if I just avoid him for a bit, is it based off of health loss? It's something I didn't really pay attention to before.
Here we go!
Oh, that sucks.
Take that!
Yeah, see, now it's not filling as quickly. Okay, so if we're low on health, the focus builds faster. That's good to know.
Take that! Here we go!
Oh, I was trying to magic through that. It did not work.
Take that! No chance! Eat this! No, eat this!
So I think we can almost brute force it. I would imagine on lower difficulties, you don't need to do that as much. Like, you could just kind of only go in with focus. You could probably beat him that way. But he seems kind of difficult, chat. So
Told you not to get in my
let's
way.
return to titles. So let's think about what we have to do. I mean, like, honestly, this boss does not seem to have a lot of openings. So I'm assuming the strategy is to just literally hit him twice and run away. And given that he has 4,000 health, that is going to take forever, chat. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. Like, it's clear that he has, like, a little bit of an opening between some attacks. I feel like, depending on his position, I can't get any hits on him at all. So I have to stay pretty close to him most of the time. Now, the question is like, can I even level again for this fight just to get, like, a little more defense? That's what I'm not sure about. I suppose we could blow some of our money on upgrades. We should probably do it for this boss. He seems much, much, much harder than anything we fought so far. So I think we should not be stingy with our ore. So unfortunately, this means we no longer have the spirit necklace in our purchase range, but that's fine. Gardner says, Adel, have you found Elena? She was locked away in the castle dungeon, you say? Well, at least she's alright. Apparently she snuck out of town while my injuries were being treated. So, at least it wasn't while I was on guard duty. Judging by what that maid from Valestine Castle was saying, the whole place is pretty much a danger zone at this point. And everyone in town knows it. So pretty much all of Redmont was in a state of panic when they heard Elena was missing. I swear, that girl's gonna give me a heart attack one of these days. So I want to check one thing, chat. I was just thinking about it. Did we? Oh, we did meet every character. Oh, I guess Bob was the other character. I guess the count doesn't count. So there we go, chat. We've now officially met everybody in the games. That's nice. Bob was the last one.
What do you got for me?
Yeah, let's spend the money, chat.
This the one? Good to go. This the one? Good to go.
Taking
This
2
the
less
one?
damage.
Good to go. This the one? Good to go.
Doing 4 more. So it's basically like a level up. Because honestly, I feel like we got pretty close. We got him down to like maybe 3rd health. So if we could just force him to fight us on a more fair level, I think we could maybe do this. Worst comes to worst, chat. If we really can't do it, we'll try to grind out 1 more level. But yeah, this character, I would say this is probably the hardest legitimate boss fight that we fought. Like, there's not really a gimmick with him. It's just more like, wow, you really just have almost no opportunity to strike him. So good luck. He's also immune to magic, which kind of sucks. Oh, I got hit into the other area. I mean, I suppose in theory, if he is too difficult, I could technically get a spirit necklace. I would really prefer not to waste our money on that, though, unless we really have to. So let's see, chat. I got a little bit of money back for later. So why don't we try that again? So we're gonna give it a few tries, and if we can't do it, chat, we'll call it for the night, because this guy definitely seems like he is a gatekeeper.
You're loyal to me. I know. Please.
Chat.
It's the gods.
So we'll try again with a little more damage. So this would be the equivalent if we had leveled. Because I think normally we get about 3 strength every level up. So we got slightly under 1 level up's worth of defense. We'll see how it goes. We still have a lot of ore left. So again, if it costs like 500 per upgrade, we should be kind of in the right area.
Gotcha! No, eat this! Take that!
Oops. Okay, let's dodge him for a little. Let's dodge him for a little bit, I say, as I get hit.
Take that! No, eat this! No chance! Eat this! Take that! Here we go!
See, that attack is kind of hard to react to, and that is full screen.
Gotcha! Here we go! Here we go!
Oh, he shouted, "Here we go," but he didn't do anything. That threw me off. Does he have a feint?
No, eat this!
Oh,
Told
man.
you not to get in my way.
Yeah, he's gonna be tough, chat. Also, I didn't come in with Earth Magic, which was a big mistake.
Here we go! Take that! Here we go! Take that! Here we go! No, eat this! Take that!
Alright, so I'm gonna walk away for a little bit. Hopefully I don't get hit too much. Get a little focus.
Gotcha! Here we go! Take that! Here we go!
Oh, that shield hurts us. I didn't realize that. Oops.
Take that! No, eat this! It's not over yet!
Whew. What a fight, chat.
Take that! Here we go!
Shouldn't trade blows there. I need to remember, that's an actual shield. Whoa.
Take that! Here we go! Take that!
Alright, so we're gonna avoid him for a little bit. It's going better.
Here we go!
We've seen a new phase. He's very aggressive right now. I'm building a lot of focus. So I'm just gonna take advantage of that. Man. Oh man, so close.
Told you not to get in my way.
Wow, this is kind of hard, chat.
I'm gone! Take that! Gotcha! Here we go! Take that! Gotcha! Here we go!
So I think hitting him with magic actually does stun him for a little bit. So even though it doesn't hurt him, it stops him from attacking briefly.
Take that!
Yeah, like this is definitely like, if we level one more time, we definitely would have won.
No, eat this! Take that! No, eat this! Take that!
I did not mean to release magic there. That was unfortunate.
Take that! Here we go! Take that! Take that! Eat this!
Yeah, see, now I'm not getting the parry timing. Yeah, you really do gotta parry him with the earth magic. So chat, we'll give it 2 more tries. If I can't do it, we'll just level. As you saw it, we were really close. But this is a very difficult fight. You have to time all of your dodges, but you have a limited amount of MP to do it, which makes it kind of difficult. So unfortunately, I took a lot of damage already, so I don't think I could do it.
Take that! Here we go! go! No!
Yeah, see, I took too much damage there, so this wasn't a good try. So chat, we'll try 2 more times after this, and then we'll take a break, because this boss is very difficult. And my finger is getting very tired from bashing that attack button. What a shame.
Told you not to get in my way. I'm gone! Take that! Gotcha! Here we go! Take that!
Oh, he didn't make a sound cue for charging up there. That kind of sucked, because I could have dodged that otherwise.
Here we go! Here we go! No, eat this! Here we go! Here we go!
Oh boy, chat. Yeah, I think I'm at the point where I'm having finger fatigue. Wow, you have to mash so much to kill this guy.
Here we go! No, chat, eat this! No, it's not over yet!
Alright, chat, this will be the last try, and then my index finger needs to recover.
Take that! Gotcha! Take that! Here we go!
That's not what I meant to do at all.
Take that! No chance! No chance!
Yeah, see, now he's not doing... this was a bad pattern. I feel like I needed him to do more of the AoEs, and he didn't do it for us.
Take that! Here we go!
Alright, chat.
Told you not to get
We're
in
gonna
my
take a
way.
break. So, I think we made a lot of progress today, at least. Let's switch over to the end of the stream itself. So, what did we learn? Okay, so Chester has, like, a lot of lunges. His projectiles, again, if we could have used magic, we could have counter fireballed him or done the dash move to punish him for doing the fireball. If we time our earth magic very well, we can ignore a lot of his hits. But due to how much it costs just to do the earth charge, it's not really forgiving for you to go super aggressive. So you can't play passively at all. Like you just will lose completely if you play passively. But at the same time, like you have to be gauging like when he's gonna do his burst, so that way you can like earth magic charge through it and then interrupt it. Because if you could do it so that way when he normally pushes you back, you're charging. One I've noticed in that fight in particular, which is something I don't think I articulated out loud, but it seems like when you're in the process of charging magic, you don't get knocked back. And that's really evident in that fight. Like sometimes if you're wondering why I go like flying full screen, it's because I'm holding the charge magic, but it already capped. So it's like while I'm charging magic, that's my only opportunity to get in close. And if I just sit there and hold it and don't use it, that's where playing passively is not going to pay off, because now I can't just ignore the hits. And if I release the magic, you know, maybe I can interrupt a move, but I shouldn't use it just purely for dodging. So it's given me a lot to think about. It's going to take some time to get used to him. He definitely seems much more difficult than anything we faced. Like he's got a lot of attack patterns. It seems like there's not really a good move to interrupt from what I'm observing with like the spam. Like I don't want him to go into sword swings against me. I think I want him to do like either his jump slice or he'll do like the backward shot where he jumps backwards and does the projectile. Because I feel like if he tries to trade blows with us, he does way more damage during that than any other attack, other than maybe arguably his 360 burst. So I feel like if I get him swinging at us a lot, I don't think we can win the boss fight. Like it is honestly that tight. So I'm hoping if we can level one more time between streams, maybe I'll do another safety level, because it seems like we're not getting too much experience. But even just one more level, if we could just do slightly more damage and take slightly less from him, I think we have it. Like we're on like the cusp of beating him at this level, which is definitely the intended level to beat him. But as you could see, even with maxed out gear, I just don't feel like we're doing enough damage for how much we have to like basically damage tank. So when things were going well and I was doing the earth parry through his attacks, it's like the big problem is we just don't have a way to recover MP fast enough. So it's kind of a shame, really. I feel like that fight would have been so much more fun if our MP didn't cost like 4.5 bars every time we tried to parry. Like if we had 10 bars and we could parry 10 times, I don't think I would have an issue with this boss. But the fact that like we get like 2 parries and then I have to back up because we don't have anything else, that's like really kind of handicapping us pretty hard in this fight, given how often he attacks. So we don't have the advantage of things like regular guard or flash guard or flash evade from the other East games. So we're just kind of going through it with what we have. So again, the ideal thing is we're going to try to time that charged Earth Strike to knock him out of one of his more annoying combos, because it does seem like when he gets hit by the charge one, he just absolutely stops his attack, which means like if we did it to ignore a hit, we're now point blank, and then we can pop focus on him. Because it seems like when we have focus, we do attack stun him a lot, and then he has a more predictable pattern you can kind of parry through with like the uncharged parry. And those don't cost, that doesn't cost as much MP as the charge one, so I don't have to hold charge in order to take advantage of it, unlike the other one, where if we're at a distance, if we're not charging up to at least stage 2, we're in kind of a big trouble, as it were. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to level 1 or 2 more times, but I think it's safe to say that probably Thursday we might see the end of the game, realistically. So I'm going to try to make sure that the next game is set up. Worst comes to worst, if the stream goes late and it takes like another 3 hours just to get to the final boss, we will just end the stream without going to the new game. But I will test the setup a bit more for this one, as this one's a bit more finicky. This game was not easy to get, so unfortunately I wish I could say it's as simple as just downloading it on Steam. So hopefully the setup will be okay, and I'll probably take tomorrow between streams just to take a look at it, make sure that everything runs okay. I think when I was testing it, it seems stable, which is good. I just want to make sure it's streaming the game is intended, but we'll see as we go forward. But for now, I'd just like to say thank you all for joining. I hope you enjoyed me snatching that statue from beneath the platform. we did some little exploits here or there, so I'm happy about that. I'll probably be practicing to see if there's some weird setup to get through that castle door, because we could get through that as soon as we have double jump. So we could skip literally the whole mountain section. But given how difficult it is, like, since we're playing on hard mode, I don't think it really benefits us to do that. Like, I don't even think we would hurt the people inside the castle. Because think about it, chat, we'd only be like level 21, 22 going into that. And you saw how hard it was at like level 30 when we first went in there. So we'll see. We'll see. Ideally, I'll be able to pull it off on stream, but it was being very, very finicky. So we'll see. But again, I'd just like to thank you all for watching. I enjoy the comments throughout. I hope you enjoy the game, even if it doesn't have like the craziest plot ever. This game is definitely a lot harder than some of the other ones we've been playing. This one feels more like the older East games that I remember, where I feel like there's like something just a little off with the difficulty, where it's like almost where I'd want it to be, but not quite. So this game is definitely unforgiving. I feel like we got past a lot of the gimmick bosses, at least, though. So I feel like it is just straight up being really good at dodge. I think we've gone back to that. I'm still concerned about the final boss. I'm really concerned about the final boss. So I have a feeling that one's gonna take us a little bit of time, especially going in blind. Because just think about it, chat. Think about how long that fight was in Origin, and then like this is harder Origin. So just take that in. Like, we're definitely gonna need Spirit Necklace, but like at what point are we going to we'll see, I guess. Anyway, I'd just like to say thank you all for joining, and hopefully you have a good day or a gay night. A good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.